What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we are going to play Perennial Order and see how far we can get. This is part 2 of the playthrough. Really excited to see kind of how it pans out. In the first chapter, or the first episode, we got through quite a bit and actually lowered a bridge and reached a brand new area, a new hub area, if you will. So we're going to jump in and see if hopefully we can get through some more bosses and kick the ass of the plague, or the fungus that is plaguing the land. But anyways, here we are. Let me get used to the controls again. I've been playing far too much Wukong, if there's such a thing. Alright, I think that's pretty much it, right? L2 leads the way, that's right. Okay, lovely. And then there was a way to change. Was it L1 maybe? R1? No. Okay, maybe not. We're gonna follow these little sprites. Should lead us to the village. Hello. Alright, so first things first, we need to... There's always dead bodies sitting by the trees. I'm not sure if we have to interact with them or what. Maybe we have to find them all at some point, but there's one in the previous camp too. There were little children that wanted to... they're like, you know, dressed up as warriors as well, so... A real one. Come play with us. We're strong like you, Sir Knight. Like his little pumpkin head. If you play with us, we'll give you something secret. Play. We learned the hands-in expression, and we're playing hide and seek. We'll hide here in the fort. I promise we won't go past the outer walls. You have to find all 3 of us. Here, you can have our secret. My brother found it. We didn't even tell our parents. Ooh. So we just gained the sprint instinct, I think. We'll take a look at that. That's going to be really neat. We know it's for perennial knights. I wonder what it does. Okay, close your eyes. No peeking. Alright, let's take a look at our skills first. We got sprint. Activate to begin sprinting. While sprinting, you cannot easily change directions. So you can use your active instincts there, cycle through the different ones, and it costs nothing? Why wouldn't I equip that? That's insane. These all cost... they're free? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you don't change direction very well at all, actually, but still kind of cool. How do I, like, stop sprinting? So I press it, and then I have to press it again to stop? Okay. That's alright, I guess. I don't know how often I'll be using that. The dash is pretty good. So they're gonna be somewhere within these walls, so I'm interested to see how sneaky they were. Okay, this dude's just chilling as well. More dudes hanging out over by the tree. They don't really seem to be very talkative though. Some of these assets are obstructing my view. Nothing over there. Alright. Well, we'll find the little people eventually, I'm sure. But for now, let's continue exploring. I don't know the extent of how far they can go and what they consider the walls. Probably beyond, before the bridge, you know, and then on this side it continues going on even further and further. But we shall see. Nobody wants to chat. Oh wow, it's massive. Okay, so this is the extent of the hide and seek area then. So back into the left, bottom left corner was the encampment that we're currently at. That we were previously at. We have like some forest that's been cut down on the left, and then we have some sort of viney type area. Looks like there's tons of platforming, and then we have a hilly area. Could also be water. Hard to tell if it's water or hills. Probably mountains or something. And then we have possibly like a boss in this upper section here. It looks like possibly like the last area we want to go to. And then we have, let's see, a blacksmith just up ahead in the center of the map. Some sort of lute or instrument wielding guy, and probably an NPC. And then we have Possibly like training or combat increasing in the bottom right-hand corner, and then we also have some sort of field with hills. So perhaps up top left that's mountains, and then bottom right is hills. That would make more sense. So normally the way I do it is I like to go in like a clockwise order, but the blacksmith does seem like, if that is such a thing, the interesting kind of choice to go. And then we might even want to circle back around towards the bottom section where we see those swords crossing. Could be an area to increase our power, could be a way to train. So let's take a look at that. So first things first, it looks like our little NPC friend has moved over. She's the one that's cataloging all of the things that once we defeat bosses and bring back trophies, she analyzes them and enters a journal entry for us. Just a moment. Oh, you again. Hello. I finally managed to make it to Fort Holgrove. The people of the camp are surely indebted to your actions. Without you, none of us would have been able to bask in the safety of this wonderful town. There's so much to explore. Isn't it wonderful being in the safety of a fortress? If you find any interesting spoils from the beasts out there, please feel free to continue bringing them to me. I'd be happy to examine them. So let's see. Fort Holgrove. Let's ask about the fort. Isn't it wonderful? The air feels fresher. Delicious fruit grows all around us. It's nice to be in some form of civilization. The soldiers here are always on alert, and that moat of spikes is formidable. It seems the people here try to live normal lives as much as they can, but you never know what will happen in this age. I'm sure most still prefer the comfort of their own homes. As for me, maybe I'll end up exploring further. Alright, we'll talk about the fruit next. This town holds a wondrous gift, a unique plant that sprouts from the ground bearing fruit. Even a small bite of these delicious morsels are all one needs to continue surviving each day. The people here truly see it as a miracle, offering them a chance to thrive. Humans are truly fragile, needing sustenance on a regular basis. One such as you and I surely must forget the basic needs of mortals. Ah yes, what lies beyond the fort? I've not been able to travel out myself. No, a bit too dangerous for now. Perhaps I'll wait for you to clear the way for me, friend. But I've heard mentions of a tall mountain in the north, inaccessible by a dreadful creature. There's also a swamp in the cliffs, and a land of felled trees to the west. Knowing these lands, who knows what secrets lie in their bounds. So the mountains are to the north, and then there's swamps, okay? And then a land of felled trees. I imagine that's where we're going to be heading first then. I'm sure there's more places out there, but that's all I've heard of for now. The funny thing, she mentioned them in a counterclockwise order, in a kind of opposite of what I was going to be, exploring them in, but we'll see. If you plan to venture out, be sure to come back. Alright, so I'll come back, but mostly for the sake of giving her the boss trophies. Let's see if we can actually turn any in. Oh, that thing you have there, that bark. It reminds me of something. You couldn't have, but you must have. You toppled that thing? Astounding. I saw the creature this came from. Way off in the distance as I was traveling here, it was the size of the tree line, if not bigger. Must have been one of those giants. It's very common for their folk to be born in pairs. Identical as well, if you can imagine. That means there's probably two nearby, or the one that we killed. Sadness. Alas, I'm sure you did them a favor. Those poor souls didn't deserve to be thralls to the overgrown in death. We have a new entry added to our notebook, which is here. I'll write down an excerpt from a book about studying giants. It's written by a wise man, but not wiser than me, oh no. However, he was brave. He dared to look past his own fear to try to understand them. A true researcher and scholar. I respect him immensely. If only he was like me, he would still be around. Humans have their weaknesses, don't they? Alright, so I think we've exhausted the dialogue here. Hello, friend. Okay, we're good. And she's going to repeat her dialogue because we've already exhausted it. Alright, sweet. So, up here there should be a blacksmith, I believe. I hear the clinging of an anvil and hammer. A lovely sound. Ooh, cool. He looks awesome. Oh, a knight at long last. Someone who can use my most prestigious services. Good. Good sir, madam. Come forth and I'll refine your weapon to standards you've never seen before. Let's see how to upgrade the weapon. So let's see. A rapier, a fine weapon to have attached to you. But it could be much finer, why yes. You only need to employ my top-of-the-line services. I'm the master of blades, the smith's smith. the healer of metal. They call me a god amongst blacksmiths. Just bring me some materials, and the first upgrade is free. Got nothing else to do anyways. Material, yes. For that rapier, find me some fossilized cordyceps. I'll infuse it into the blade in your arm, strengthening the bond. I'm sure you'll be able to slice and stab much harder when I'm done with it. So I'm assuming we only, for now, do have this particular weapon. We might be able to get other weapons, I'm not entirely sure, but I saw some other options, so let's communicate with him again, see what we can do here. Van Hoofers, how's it going, my friend? Gotta find that lore. Thanks for playing. It's Vincent the Artist. Yes, I know. I recognized your name. It's very similar to your Twitter handle. Welcome to the stream. It's really quiet today. Everyone's still reeling from Black Myth Wukong, but now that I've finished my challenge run, I wanted to jump into this and really just find every bit of lore, just like you said, and I hope to feature this on the channel by early next week. So my goal will be to do this stream and then kind of get an off-stream playthrough where I capture all the footage, find all the lore, hopefully finding all the secrets, and then doing a kind of a comprehensive story explain video. This is a really fun game. I'm really enjoying the art style, and the game mechanics are like flawless, so really love it. It's all good, awesome. Yeah, it's quiet today. And again, yeah, since I'm restarted streaming on this channel, it gets really quiet sometimes. Okay, join the fight of Perennial Weapons. Let's take a look. Really hope you enjoy. Oh, I've been loving it. I was actually itching to play it, but I just wanted to make sure I played it on stream first so I could have like a genuine, first playthrough. You guys could see my actual reactions instead of having to fake it like some content creators do. But anyways, I wanted it to be on stream so everybody could kind of share the experience along with me. But yeah, so far I'm absolutely loving it. The difficulty of the boss fights is perfect, and how different each of the boss fights are as well. It's just really a testament to how good you've done in terms of designing this game. So other than that, just trying to figure out where everything's at and not get lost, that's my my biggest challenge. Just trying to make sure I'm like, okay, if I scour this area as I normally do, like in a clockwise fashion, am I going to pick up all the secrets? And then I need to know to get back to other NPCs that we've met that didn't quite allow us to progress the quest line. So I love that stuff. It's a really good game so far, so really happy that hopefully launch has been what you expected, if not more so, because you certainly deserve it. So sweet, glad to hear. Nice. We put all our passion and work into it for 5 years. If you don't mind me asking, I know it was a small team, but how many of you guys put this this gem together? Let's see. He's talking to us about our weapons here. There should be remnants of the weapons out in the world. Oh! I've learned to use their scraps to enhance the living weapons of you perennial knights. If you find them, bring them to me, you won't regret it. Okay, nice. So we possibly have the opportunity to equip different weapons as well. Haiti, what's it going? How's it going? What's going on? Hey man, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. I have a little bit of a headache. I just right before I started streaming, just got this pounding headache, and I don't know why, but as soon as I sat up, I was doing some work, preparing for the stream, and then my head just started pounding, and I'm like, I don't know why that is, but I used to suffer from migraines, but I haven't had one in a while, so it's definitely not a migraine. It just, I don't know what it is, but my head is killing me. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing great. Really happy. It's Friday. Super excited about the way things are going. Streaming with you guys has been a blast this last few weeks, so. Van Hoof says there's only 4 of us that created the game. That is incredible. And everybody in chat right now, just so you know, the actual dev, Vincent, is in chat right now, just joining us and blessing us with his presence as I go through this game for the first time. So feel free to give him a GG's, because this is an excellent game, or EG's if you will. It's been quite the challenge. I can only imagine. It's been one of my dreams to well, first off, one of my major dreams, Vincent, was to become a full-time content creator, which through a series of unfortunate events ended up actually happening. And so for the last 3 years, I've been creating content full-time, and fortunately with my main channel, I've been able to keep things afloat. But aside from that, my other passion was I have 3 little games that I have outlined, and I've had them for years out, and I just would love to be able to fund, have this job of mine, this dream that became a reality, being a content creator full-time, fund that passion of being able to create at least one of those games. I would just love for that to happen one day, but there's just so much that you need to learn. But it's one of those things where it's like, if you make it seem like it's impossible to do, or there's so many steps before you can get started. You'll never get started and never do it. So I definitely think it's possible. Definitely think it's within reality, within reach. Just got to keep kicking butt, I guess. Hades says, "Oh, okay, that's not good." No, that's fine. It's just a weird headache. Sorry about the headache. Drink some water. Yeah, stay hydrated. You got to do that for sure. I have been drinking. Well, I don't really consume like any. I never am good about drinking water, but I've been doing it the last few days because my father was actually in the hospital these last 2 days with these kidney issues, and ended up being like these really bad kidney stones that he had to have extracted surgically. So it's just been a crazy few days. Hades says, "What are you playing?" I am playing Perennial Order. This is, I would say it's a boss rush game where if you get hit a single time, you die. So it's got a really unique world that's kind of that's built upon, and again, the game mechanics are really unique as well, in the sense that not only is it a boss rush where you don't really have standard enemies, but every time you face up with a boss, it's a unique experience. You have to use a different strategy each time, and but if you don't do it flawless, you will die. But it's not unfair. By no means does it ever feel unfair. Whenever you lose or die, you can respawn almost instantly, and then aside from that, you're like, oh, you just learn something from each death, which is really hard to pull off in games these days. A lot of times, boss fights and mechanics can be really frustrating, but not the way these are designed. Thanks to Vincent and his team of 4. Creating anything is hard, you're right. You know, honestly, I was telling my wife the other day, if I could just stream and I could make my living off of streaming, I would prefer to do that and then just occasionally do the videos that I normally create, because creating like content, creating actual videos is so much harder than just streaming. In my opinion, streaming is more of like a long distance run, and then creating content is like a sprint, but you have to sprint every single time. You have to start fresh. So it's so hard to get that motivation and innovation to create sometimes. So and then a lot of times, sometimes people don't receive it well. It doesn't perform well, so you spent maybe 20-30 hours on a video that's 8 minutes long and nobody watches it, so whereas a stream, you have people engaging and doing certain things, and you're just playing the game and just kind of being yourself if you have the personality for it. But I would much rather, in retrospect, have made a living off of streaming and then I do content creation kind of as a side thing for fun, because it is hard to do that and have that maintain your lifestyle. Making games is quite challenging, says Vincent, but if you ever need tips, you're welcome to ask me questions anytime. Oh man, I would love to. I will certainly, one day, if I can get the funding for it, and through this passion here that I realized, this dream that's become a reality, I will certainly reach out. Man, that's huge. Thank you so much. Anyone can do it with enough time, says Vincent. Studying and practice to improve your skills. Indeed. Oh no, sorry about your family. Hope they're okay. Oh, he's fine. He got discharged just right before the stream, so I got the call and I was like, okay, good. So now I can kind of focus on the, getting back to work. Are you playing PC or PS5? I am a console master race player. I do not really play on PC much. If I ever play a game that is designed for PC, I'll use my Steam Deck, and that's really the limited capacity that I have to play like games on Steam or PC only games. But it is a little bit limited just from the hardware perspective. Sometimes it doesn't perform as well as an actual desktop would. But Steam Deck is the only way I'll really play and I usually play like indie games and things like that. But for now, definitely console. I have all the consoles right now, so I just play on whichever ones have available. And I've currently been kind of preferring my PS5. So my spine is twisted and frozen, costochondritis in my sternum, bone spurs, arthritis, scoliosis. Oh man, he's this old man. He didn't have enough calcium when he was younger. It's a miracle I can still even smith. Well, he's doing well, I think. I think he's doing great. My days of war and combat are long gone. At least I can still make and repair weapons for others to continue the conquest of the Perennial Knights. Destroy the abominations that threaten our lands. Sweet. Alright, well, I will certainly look for the crafting materials, look for the different remnants of the weapons, so we can hopefully equip different items as well along our playthrough, and then come back and speak with this friendly NPC here. Vincent says, yeah, it's the same way with games. Working on something 80 hours a week for 7 days a week for 5 years, and having someone leave a troll review like Big Stink is very sad. Thankfully, most people are loving it. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to complain about. I mean, like, you would have to be kind of nitpicking if you're going to be, oh, well, this game, it's like, you'd have to find something and really be, hypercritical. to you know, if you wanted to really complain about something. I think we might get a little upgrade here. Let's see. We'll take this. I know we actually there was another dryad, or I think enemy, what it was, and we were able to get past him, and there was a similar bud like this that opened up. So we got the elongated blade. Ooh, nice. We'll take a look at that. Hopefully it doesn't cost anything. No, the birchwood stinger is longer, increasing attack range. I could probably change that in lieu of something. Vincent says, the blacksmith is basically me talking about all the health problems I got during development. No way. Oh my gosh. Sounds like me, man. I have, I don't really like to share this, but I guess it's fine. I have psoriatic arthritis. And my gosh, it is like, not only does my skin burn most days, but then my bones hurt too. And I'm pretty young, so it's like, you know, waking up and my heels and hips just being in so much pain, it's the worst. I used to be once you are an athlete, you always kind of are, I'd say, but I can feel the difference in my body. Every time I wake up, it's like, oh my gosh, the weight of my bones and how sore they are. It's almost like it feels your ankles like congeal, and in the morning, those first few steps are just so painful, but it's something you live with, I guess. All those things you got, poor Vincent and poor blacksmith. Hades says, okay, I'm a PS5 player too. Heck yes, PS5 players unite. Vincent says, yeah, it was bad. I hope you're gonna play Spine. It's gonna be out soon. It's a good game. Spine, I've never heard of it. Van Hoofer says, oh no, that's awful. Health problems are not fair. Yeah, my back gets really tight because of all these issues. I'm in my 30s. I don't like to share my exact age. Anyone that looks through my stuff could find everything about me. They could find out my family. I just don't like to share family names. I don't like to share my real name and my age. It's like, well, it doesn't matter. It's ever changing. So, but yeah, I'm in my 30s. All right, so can I not go up here? Okay, no. So I'm pretty young, relatively healthy, but man, like, I got in a bad wreck when I was 18 as well that kind of messed up my neck really bad, and ever since then, I hadn't really been able to get back into the training that I had been doing. Oh, we got one of the kids. And I'm glad we didn't have to sprint to get him. Ooh, that's a scary... That reminds me of another scary game I used to play. I'll find the other two, little guy. Alright, so down here, I believe, fortunately, like, I think the red flags indicate an area too, so there should be, like, whatever the two clashing swords were. Could be a duel, could be a way to train, could be a number of different things. Yeah, health problems are no fun, but even so, life is good. What is that on the roof? I understand, yeah. Yeah, no, the reason, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Early on in when I started creating content, like, yeah, you gotta be careful what you share, because people are crazy. People are crazy, and I'm crazier, so, like, I don't ever want to invite that crazy into my life, so. Because you'll regret it. And then I'll regret it, because then I won't be able to do what I want to do. Who do I need to listen to? This guy, okay. Crazy meets crazy, it's a bad thing. Oh yeah, it's good to keep your privacy, for sure, for sure. Early on, I remember doing lore videos and getting so much hate and then so many threats. And I was just like, at the time, it really hurt my feelings. I took it personally. And I was so just like distraught. I was like, I can't believe people act this way. And I was getting all this hate for this game that I was covering. And I was the first covering the lore on it, and then this other channel started copying, and then his followers were attacking me, and it was just a mess. And I was just like, what the heck? And I eventually felt so like bullied and like overwhelmed that I created a second channel, and I started trying to do videos on that channel instead. And at the time, I was just like trying to create content because I was passionate about it, you know. And I just was trying to avoid all that negativity. But it ended up being the channel that I now have as my third channel that's demonetized. This is now the sister channel, which is my third channel I created to my main channel that features lore and theories, but this is more like this is the most recent channel I've created and the most active. Then of course the main channel has regular videos, but yeah, I had to create a channel separate just so I could you know, get rid of that negativity. It was such a mess. I knew me training would pay off, and to think they laughed at me when I left Holgrove for that blasted camp. Best instructor in the land. Best military commander of all time, methinks. Looky here now. Needy to teach a lesson to this here recruit. Greener than a pup freshly weaned from its mother's teat he is. Says he can withstand a beating though, and right he is. Haven't been able to knock him down myself. I tell you what, show him what you got, and I'll give you a little reward. Ooh, give him a little 1-2 punch and knock him off his feet. Let's do it. Oh, don't start yet, sir. Let me catch up on chat. I understand people are different. People are very different. People are crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Indeed. Indeed it is. Let's do that. Are you gonna fight me back? Oh, okay. How about I just chain my... Wait, hold on. There you go. Oh, I'm sucking today, my timing. Get wrecked! Give me a reward. I thought we were gonna have to chain critical attacks together. Fortunately, it was a little more generous and nice. My timing's off today. A headache doesn't help. Taught them a lesson, you did. Just because they're small don't mean they can't pack a punch. Now that you knock some humility into them, I'll take it from here. I'm sounding more and more like Mr. Krabs the more I try and do my voice acting. Looks like I've got 2 things to thank you for. Those people at Near Barrow Camp, hopeless they were. He rhymes. Known quite a few good people from there I have. Was a shame when they raised the bridge, but with the guard as sparse as it is, I can't blame them. Tried talking to that giant they post up to watch it. Good-hearted fellow, but a stickler for his orders, yeah. He's loyal to a fault. My only option was to do something about it myself. Crazy I thought I was when I journeyed into the camp. And crazy I was for believing I could muster a troop boisterous enough to do anything about it. Let me be honest, I didn't have high hopes for you. With your arm and your, never mind. But here we are, once again in Holgrove. And that new recruit flat on his bum. Now for that reward I promised you. Let's see. Oh, we got the old king's technique. Nice. I'm loving that. Okay. Let's see if he has any more dialogue. I'm going to leave for now. I don't need to train any further. We're going to go ahead and see what that attack is. That looks pretty cool. Old King. The Old King's technique performs a flurry of stabs that continues as long as you hold the buttons down. Nice. Ooh, that could be good. What can we change out for that? Bobby says, wow, you've changed a lot. Bobby, who are you? And how do you know me and what I've changed from? Is it my beard, maybe? I don't know. Van Hoofer says, alright, gotta get back to work. Glad I could stop by and enjoy the game. Vincent, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you for your support. Even though my channel is still growing, or this one in particular, I really appreciate you showing up. And also, thank you so much for treating us with this this instant classic, in my opinion, a great boss rush gem that I'll certainly feature in a capacity across all my channels to give you guys that extra exposure, you and your team, and in hopes to kind of just keep pushing the success onward. So thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Bobby says, I just watched your Dead Cells No Weapon Skills Challenge. Nice! That was a fun one. I absolutely love doing that. And just to let you know, the funny thing about that challenge run is I had done it years prior on my main channel. But I didn't narrate or comment over it. I was just, it was me silently playing, and I did it my first try. And on the stream, oh my gosh, I think it took me several days of attempts anyways to beat the Dead Cells challenge. But it was one of my favorite it's one of my favorite games too in terms of roguelites. So if you enjoy the lore, be sure to check it out on my main channel. I'm sure you guys would enjoy it. Bobby just subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He said I've changed so much. What was different? It was my hair longer or my beard crazier? I think my beard at the time was much longer. Okay, when charging attack display, I need that. Reveals the pathways to shrines. That's kind of important. Increases wisp by 1. And that doesn't cost anything. So the only ones that really cost are the ones I need. Because I only have one will or one memory left. I like the bar. It's a good crutch. I'll wait for now then. We'll use the flurry in due time. I'm subbed. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate that. So this game that I'm playing here is Perennial Order. It's a boss rush, and the dev was actually just in chatting with us, talking all about it. So it's pretty awesome to have him stop in and say hello. Really, really cool. Let's read what this lamppost says here. Oh, okay, it's just another map. Okay, so we've actually spoken to the blacksmith in the center. We've now trained. And let's go see what's up with that loot. Or I think it's a loot. Maybe it's a... Let's call it a loot. No, it's not a loot. I don't know what it is. It's some sort of old type guitar. I'm not an instrumental guy, for example. A musician I am not. More training, I suppose. We got the fencing salute expression that we just learned from witnessing these guys fight. I'm looking for, as I'm scouring these areas, I'm looking for the other two children that are hiding. Bye, I'll check back with you later. Okay, Bobby, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate that. Alright, we're going to come back up here. We're going to regain some of our sprites so we can dash like a madman. And up and to the right we should be... let's see, she's coming up against the guy that, the musician, I suppose. I don't know exactly what he is. But most of these have been NPCs, so. If we hear giggling or laughing, we're probably close to one of the children that are playing hide and seek with us right now. That's the map again, that's the lady that does the journal entry, so we're gonna head this way. All of the red flags actually mark a new pathway you can explore, so that's good. Hey, I know you. He says, hey you. Come here. Want to go exploring with me? Oh no, I can't be... Oh, he looks like... Oh my gosh, this is like a reference to Hollow Knight. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's so cool. I was like, he looks really familiar. He's got the nail, he's even got the helmet and everything. That's insane. I'm new to this town, yep. And he's sitting on a bench. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm new to this town, yep. It's a lot brighter than where I come from, but it seems like a nice place. You're new here too, huh? It's pretty big. There's a lot of paths out from this town, like 4 or 5. Might be easy to get lost, so let's make sure we keep our wits. That's insane. We learned the flourish expression. Okay, we need to go just a bit down that path to the west. It's not too far. Let's go. I'll see you there. A crude map has been added to our inventory. That's nice. Okay. That is insane. I love the reference. That's one of the best Metroidvanias I've ever played, so let's go. I'll see you there. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at that map as well. So, oh man, I wish that Vincent would have been here for that reaction, because I know he's a big fan of Hollow Knight too. Alright, so let's see here. I can't believe it. He was on a bench and everything. That's just wonderful. And he said to go west. Obviously, we don't want to continue down this way. We can always search for the children as we continue kind of going in our little, going our pathway. I guess sprinting is going to be useful here. Whoa! Sprint. So sprinting is useful, especially when you're covering lots of ground, much faster than just dashing. Oh, I can interact with it. I can sit on the bench too. That's nuts. This is a cutscene too. Up we go. Someone's playing their instrument. Ah, there he is. It's like an accordion. Oh. Apologies, I was caught up in my music. Your presence startled me. Can't say I've seen someone with your features before. Hades says, how long's the game? I don't know. I imagine it's probably about, I would say probably 6 to 8 hours. I don't know. I've streamed it for at least 2 or 3. I have no clue though. It depends on how many bosses there are and how thorough you are in your exploration too. You see, I'm a musician from the far-off lands of Meadows Marsh. Though my bandmates might tell you differently, I am the leader of the traveling music group, the Meadows Marsh 5. We were on our way to Fort Holgrove to perform when we got separated by a gruesome beast. As you can likely tell, I'm the only one who safely made it to town. I pray my brothers were as lucky as I was and they escaped. So there's 5 of them. Maybe we can find the other 4. If they're even alive, I fear they're lost, out in the dreaded wilderness beyond the safety of these walls. Should you find yourself out there, would you please keep an eye out for the 4 remaining members of my ensemble? Nice. Okay, yes we will. Certainly. I'm gonna find your bros, don't you worry. Only 4 remain lost. So every time I'm sure he's like, only 3, only 2, only 1 remains lost. Nice. So he's gonna be our little counter. So now we have that. We're gonna go west. We're gonna go where the Hollow Knight dude told us to go. The dude from Hollow Knight. Hades says, okay, yeah, I imagine it's about probably 6 hours maybe. Depends on how many bosses there are and how long it takes you to beat them, and then how thorough you are when exploring this land. Okay, so let me see. Can I go directly left? I guess I can, yep. And that should be... Yep. So we're gonna go due west. I'm gonna check my inventory once I arrive in this little area. Oh, there's a little kitty cat. I can't pet the cat. So we're gonna go to our inventory. And let's see, we got a crude map. A crude map given to you by a friend. It indicates that he wants to meet you in the area to the west, just outside of Fort Holgrove. So I say we definitely link up with him. Oops, forgot my buttons. Alright, we're gonna keep going this way then. Oh dear, you look tired. Come in, please. Sit down and stay as long as you want. Oh, look at the cats. They're so cute. Are you a knight? I'm relieved to see there are still good knights out here. I have faith in all of you. You can put these things right, like they were before. The children born here don't know how big our castles were, how beautiful the gardens were. I spent a lot of time in the last of them. Can you imagine? Even near the end where the monsters came and we had to flee. But oh my, the gardens were gorgeous. Maybe even more now. They must have grown. Oh, pardon me. When you get to my age, you tend to get lost in thought. I feel very fortunate to remember things still. Here, I want you to have this, I insist. It's not much, but I can spare it, don't you worry about me. She gave us some old coins. They've been added to our inventory. It's the least I can do for such a lovely knight, who even takes the time to visit. Thank you. Cool, let's talk about the cats. Can I pet the cats? Oh, they're so lovely, aren't they? Feel free to pet them. I've never seen friendlier cats in all my days. It's so great to live in a place that allows for these small luxuries. I wouldn't know what to do without them anymore. Don't worry, the air is crisp and fresh in our town. They are perfectly safe. I've lived in different houses in our lovely town of Holgrove. I was here when they were built, after all. We only take as much as we need, and I don't need much nowadays. An old lamplighter used to live here with his family. They were good people. I wonder where they went. I worry for them. I lived in a bigger place with my family, but now, well, this is more than enough to call home. Sweet. Thank you so much for visiting. Be safe. Oh yeah. Achievement unlocked. Don't. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, cats. You never really know until you know. Cats can be quite the menaces. Alright, so we should continue this way for now. Remember, we still have to find 2 children. Now we have 4 ensemble members to find as well. We're all over the place. We've got all kinds of quests to follow here. I love it. I love starting quests and then them coming together. What is this guy doing? He's just dancing? Happy dance. Oh! Oh, I was just practicing, you see. Have you by chance been to the entertainment district northeast of the town center? Not yet. Maybe we can dance there. There's a very peculiar musician who arrived in town recently. We have been there. Never mind. I digress. He says there's going to be a great concert. Just want to be ready. Such luxuries are hard to come by these days. Nice. Cats are really pretty. I love cats. I didn't used to, actually, but I actually really do like them now. I have 2. I have 2 cats. And typically you can hear them being crazy on stream, and after they eat, they start making all kinds of noise. Alright, we headed west. This should be the same path that our little friend from Hollow Knight, or Hallow Nest, told us to go to. There he is! He's so cute! You made it, alright. Bet you're wondering what we're doing here. I'm looking for someone, or something. Not really sure, I just have this strange yearning. It's been pulling at me for a while now, like it's guiding me to something, but no luck so far. Hey, did you know I'm a warrior? I fended off foul, stinking creatures aplenty. but they're a little smaller down where I came from. Some of the things up here are colossal. Anyway, enough with the chit-chat. I know where to look next. Head back to the northwestern area of Holgrove, you know? The area with all those plants with the fruit. Then take the exit that goes directly north. We'll meet just outside. Not far at all. Northeast. Okay. I'll race you there. So should we do that first, or should we explore the level? I say we just continue his little quest line. Okay. If he wants to race, I got the sprint skill, so I think I might win. I think I might have an advantage. Oops. Alright, here goes. Alright, we're gonna do what he says. He's got us running all over town. He said northwest over by the plants. I haven't been that far yet, so I'm imagining it's gonna be somewhere up here. We'll go north. Oh, that's right, we can't. Can I leave this area actually? Not from here. Okay, that's the blacksmith. This is his little nook. We'll go down and then to the right of this main area here. Man, it goes fast. And then we'll go north as quickly as we can. So we'll go beyond the... Oh, actually, we take a look at this map. Yeah, okay, perfect. Beyond the musician. Should just be right over here. I wonder if all of them come together and then we get to use our happy dance emote if something happens. I guess this is it over here. I don't know. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser, they say. I'm going the opposite direction just to see if there's anything over here. Naturally. Okay, well, we'll explore that in due time. I want to find my little friend from Hollow Knight. Alright. That's definitely northeast, right? Oh. Here's the guard, wondering what to do, Did not notice the the knight beside me was too absorbed in thought. Should apologize. Wondering if the knight requires passage. If so, perhaps you could perform a favor. Cat was 15 years old. Oh no, he had a 15. They lived for a pretty good long time. My cat, I think, is my cats. Like one is, I think, 4 and one's like 3 or 2. I don't quite remember. They're my wife's cats, but I mean, obviously, I just forget their ages. Feeling embarrassed, but have this letter written in small folk style. Thought it was fancier. Perhaps that was silly. Thinking knight can deliver it to gorgeous figure across the gulf. Hoping the knight accepts being thrown. It seems light enough. No, dummy. Perhaps it will perish. It is a long distance. Really? He's gonna throw me? Knight cannot die. What luck. He's gonna throw me across. Hoping the knight gets on hand promptly. Heart beating fast. Cannot wait for reply. Hope there is a reply. No, I wasn't ready to go. I'm trying to meet my little Hollow Knight friend. Oh my gosh. Well, we are gonna be in a new area now. Ouch. We died, but we respawned instantly, so that's awesome. Okay. How about you chat with me now? Was scared like a duck in a tornado. Not every day perennial knights rain from above. Fascinated by this event. Could it be that this knight was thrown by the mirage across the chasm? He thinks it's a mirage, oh my gosh. Shocked that this knight claims to have a letter for me. How could it be? Heart is fluttering at the contents of this letter, thinking it is so fancy, written in small folk speech. Regretting not having written a letter to, thought about it many times, it was held back by fear. If Knight comes back later perhaps, we'll have written a reply letter by then, reasoning it is only fair to let the other know of feelings. As long as this knight does not mind being thrown back. We're being tossed around like crazy. Oh man, I don't want to go here yet. Letter's not ready yet. Knight must come back later. Oh no. Oh, I want to be thrown back. Yeah, okay, perfect. So you can actually go back. Raphael, como ça va, my friend? Hello, how's it going? What's the game today? So when are we going to do that challenge? Because my game pass will almost expire. We can do it really soon. We can do it as early as Monday if you. I can schedule it for Monday. We could beat that challenge. It'd be awesome. That guy is so big. He's huge, and he keeps throwing us across the mountains. Let's see if we can talk to him. No, 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 no. So yeah, we're gonna go back. My bad. I didn't mean to be thrown across the chasm. That wasn't my intention. So, interesting. Can I sprint? There you go. Sprint. Let's go up here real quick, and then I want to go to where we first met the little guy from Hollow Knight. And what are you doing, sir? These guys were the ones that were worshipping the Hive Queen earlier, so I don't trust them. But there's not enemies in the game really per se, so you just have bosses to face off against. That sprint is actually very useful. Raphael, how does Monday sound to you? For Monday stream, do you want to beat it on Monday? That would be perfect for me. Because then we have to play Enotria, the last song. I hope that works for you. Ooh, what is this? Offerings have been presented here as long as Fort Holgrove has stood. Many believe it is the reason for the bountiful fruit that feeds on the people. The sky is clear of spores and little prosperity this town is blessed with in a cruel world. Yeah, Monday I can, but only like 7 to 8 p.m. in France. I don't know what time it's going to be in the U.S. Aren't you 7 hours ahead right now? So what time is it for you right now? Almost noon? Another blessed night. Have you come to pay tribute to the monarch? You owe your very existence to that benevolent deity, after all. We disciples worship the monarch as well as the other gods. They created the world and together preside over it. All that happens is according to their design. This is why we embrace the overgrowth and the holy rain it brings. The holy rain does not pour in Holgrove, unfortunate for its believers, as well as you. Have you not felt their warm embrace coursing through your body as blood courses through mine? You are not but a vessel for the overgrowth. No matter how much you fight against the transformation it brings, some things you cannot change. Ooh, did we get a new instinct? We got the plague. Okay, very nice. Let's talk with him and see if there's anything else. Okay, no, he's just going to repeat his dialogue. He's crazy. I like it. Right now it's 11:49 a.m. for me, so I'm assuming it's probably like 6:49 p.m. It's almost 7. Okay, great. Yeah, so I can we can do it. We'll start the stream up, and I'll just mess around for an hour, and then whenever you're free, we can go and beat the game. It shouldn't take long. We only have a few bosses to beat anyways. The game looks like a fusion between Hollow Knight and the game Tunic. I haven't played Tunic yet, but I've seen it. There was a reference to Hollow Knight that you just missed. There's literally the little knight that you play as. He has a nail. He has a head shaped the same exact way. He even referenced a dark place, and it's really cool. So you just missed it. What time is it right now? Okay, so it's almost 12 o'clock. So yeah, this is perfect. So I'll start up the stream like normal, and then maybe I'll just beat the end of Wukong again on my challenge run file, and then we can go ahead and switch over to Dark Souls and beat it. This is the big door that I surely won't be able to open just yet, right? A wall encrusted with the bodies of ancient knights, would-be intruders and innocents alike. The disciples that worship this wall are drawn to its massive and surreal presence. It leaves most unsettled, so they stay away, preferring the comfort and safety of the clustered lower districts. The horrors that encase this outer layer of Fort Holgrove are as immeasurable as they are inexplainable. We've got a new entry added as well. Well, I don't know where our little knight friend is. He's certainly not over here. So if that's the case, we're going to return to this, I guess the western side of the map. And we'll see if we can go through from here. I'm interested how far it takes us. Now we're up here. Okay, so we're just going to continue going southwest. We're chatting with everybody. Oh, dear knight, I know this is a lot to ask of you, but are you journeying north to the mountains? Not yet, but I will. If you happen past that cold hell, slay the bridge crawler. It's a most vicious fiend that's barred us from the precious resources up north. My entire company journeyed out to face it, but they never returned. So we need to slay the bridge crawler. I'll definitely do that. Sounds fun anyways. Sounds like a plan. There's a little kid right there. Ha ha ha! Found you. One more to find. Okay, we'll definitely find them then. There's a black cat on the roof, and then okay, cool. So we're good. Only thing I need to do is let me check up here real quick. Oh gosh, run! Okay, there you go. Hard to turn corners. This would be the other area. Okay, I see. I don't want to. No, I don't want to leave here yet. That's fine. So then we're gonna go southwest to where the Hollow Knight dude was. Alright, so I don't know why he didn't spawn. Maybe we have to continue on for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. And maybe clear this area out, then go where the fruit are. Where those giants are and where the fruits are. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I can play at 6 p.m. if I am free, but at 7 I'm going to stop playing because I will eat at this time. So you need to be with yourself for maybe 30 minutes or something. Yeah, that's no problem. I don't mind. We should be able to get through most of it. This game seems to have lots of references from other games like the Knight from Hollow Knight and the Korok from Zelda. Oh, is that what that was? The Korok? The little seed babies? Ooh, the Felled Lands. This is a scorched scene. Maybe I can talk with him. He looks dead, but he's dead. Alright. Beyond this path, a being of hatred and pain, an unbound wildfire. Ooh. That sounds scary. I'm ready though. There's a dead bird. I think that's it. No, this is the other guy. The one that documents all the plant lives. This is the give up expression. Don't give up. So much lost. Ashes. Nothing but lifeless ash and burnt bark. Charred stumps from the felled trees of long ago are all that remain. A tragedy for plant kind, don't you agree? That insane brute was the one who caused it. He lost his mind courtesy of this calamity, but burning it all down, I can't accept that. Fortunately, the ashes can be quite healthy for some plants. I'll treat this ash as a potassium-rich fertilizer and grow a new garden for all to enjoy. The salt in the ash will also help keep unwanted pests and critters away. Yo-ho-ho, hope! Now then, what to plant first? Perhaps some hardy artichoke? No, how about something scrumptious like sweet potato? Maybe something stunning like the lively marigold. No, too orange. Reminds me of fire. Black lotus would be nice, yes. Or perhaps new trees would be in order. Pine or hemlock? You can make tea from hemlock needles, but pine has more uses. Maybe pine then. Oh, I'm sorry, you're still here? How about you decide what I plant? Ooh, man. I didn't hear everything you said. Sweet potato was, there was something interesting about that, but the black lotus, I've never heard of black lotus. I've heard of like white lotus. Pine tree had like medicinal uses. Let's do black lotus. Ah, the black lotus, or as it's called in its normal form, Nelumbo nucifera. I see now that you have a great taste for the rarer things. I like you. I'll plant these right away. Thankfully, this version of the species doesn't require much water. They'll love the ashes. Come back in about 2 years to enjoy your decision. Oh my gosh. The name of the game, Raphael, is called Perennial Order. The fairies behind you remind me of the fairy called Navi. Oh, Navi's cool. And those are actually just like yellow orbs, but yes, Navi is the fairy that guides Link, and you can like, it's pretty much the way that he talks. You can point, lock on, and all that stuff. Yeah, navigating was very annoying, but I liked Ocarina of Time. It was a great game, one of my favorites. Majora's Mask is, in my opinion, almost even slightly better. Maybe, I don't know. They're both amazing. So many secrets in the first one, and then Majora's Mask, you could collect all the masks, and the transformations were just so exciting. Come back in 2 years. So I wonder if that's just a joke. Like, oh my gosh, that scared me. Should be a secret here then, huh? That's a secret. You can always tell by that sound. I found a secret. Ooh, nice. I've never seen a golden one before. Oh, did I get a new weapon? Fossilized cordyceps added to the inventory. Heck yes. That's an upgrade material that's going to allow us to make our weapon even stronger. That's awesome. Cool. Love secrets. And there's nothing better than finding secrets. Okay, so I guess we go up, but what was over here then? Well, it did try to take me up, so I guess that's all there is, huh? Raphael says, need to leave, sorry, like I said before, it's time to eat. No worries, take care, enjoy your dinner, my friend. I'm starving right now, I can't wait to eat. Enjoy your dinner. Ooh, another one. So far I've seen 3 of these dryads. One asked me what the name was, so where has the joy gone? Growing here has felt like an eternity. I remember an old traveler who would make me laugh. If one such as you could do me the same favor, I'll be sure to make it worth your while. Maybe happy dance? Let me see. I need to use one of my emotes. Clap, wave, point up, point down, impatient, sit, stinger check, thumbs down, thumbs up, high five, hands in, squat. Fencing, salute, flourish. Happy dance. Happy dance would have to work, right? Is it working? Oh, it is working. Okay. Nice. Oh man, we're so good. Silly knight. Thank you. Please proceed. Nice! Secret number 2 activated. Look at this. Fossilized cordyceps? Or a new instinct, perhaps. We've got infection. Okay, we've gotten all kinds of new abilities here. Let's see. So one was... Okay, infection. I thought one was called Plague or something too, right? Nimble, Sprint, okay. There you go, the Plague. You cannot have wisps, but you deal 50% extra base damage. Wow. Hitting an enemy with basic attack applies an infection stack. Landing a critical hit on an enemy consumes the infection stacks, dealing 25 damage per stack. Maximum 15 stacks. Whoa, that's crazy. I need more memory. If I had a little bit more memory, I could I love having these extra wisps though, but that could be kind of a crutch. I'll do this for now, and then next time we get an additional memory slot, we'll use the extra wisp. 3 is sufficient for now, right? We'll make it count. All the goodies, man. All the secrets in this stream. I love it. I'm ready to kill the fire, dude. Okay. Someone's tracking us. We can go left or this way. Let's go left. This area's blocked off. More secrets, you say? Uh-oh. What's... Oh, I'm timed. Ugh. Probably have to collect all these, don't I? Ah. The timer makes me panic. Okay, so how the ball... Where do I go next? Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Do I need to grab these things? I can't get through. Okay, we're gonna go this way instead. No, I fell. Okay. Let's try that again. We're gonna definitely take that left path though. We get a lot more orbs that way. I don't know what the orbs do, but we're going for them. Can I survive this? Sure I can. Balls. Okay. We got this. I like this little sequence here. It's kind of a timed, stress-inducing sequence. Just what I need. I think that wastes all my orbs, right? Now I can't dash, I guess? I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, let me just go this path again. Oh no, I went too far forward. Okay, I was getting my rhythm down and then I messed that up. Whoops. 1, 2. I missed one. Right when the music kind of ends, that's whenever we have to stop. Okay, I get it now. That's our timer. And the bugs just take us back. They don't seem to harm us necessarily. Am I getting too greedy, maybe? I'm trying to get all those orbs. That last sequence is pretty hard. Maybe I can sprint. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe we might be able to. So this requires perfection, and I messed up there. Yeah, I don't understand the benefit to going that left path. I'd rather take the additional time because I don't think I can sprint through it either, so. Oops. Oh, that sucked. No! So I think the orbs just allow me to continue my momentum. It's not a matter of like collecting them, it's just getting to the end. So now as I've done this a million times, I understand it. No, I'm stuck. Okay, so at that point I do need to actually grab some. Okay, makes sense. I was trying to just save them all up. You can't hoard your wisps. Oh, I lost them all. I went a little too far. Not good. Yeah, I lost them. I lost them. Okay, let's try that again. Almost lost them there too. That was crazy close. No, I fell right to the bottom. I didn't know that you could fall down through that first one. I just went this way. Get it! Okay. I'm a coward. Okay, I gotta go faster. Balls. Okay, yay. So it was just a matter of finding the optimal path. I thought you had to grab as many orbs as possible. That's my bad. That's me not understanding the challenge. But excellently done. Give me a new ability. Thorned fiends break walls of comfort. An unwilling war. Yes. Indeed. We got a new memory. Yay! We needed that. Memory slot has increased. Now we might be able to equip the other thing we had on. What did we have on? It was an extra... Well, it was an extra wisp, which isn't bad, but... the longer range wouldn't hurt either, if I'm being real. We'll go with the extra wisps for now. Why not? Why not? They really make us do this death trap backwards. Okay, I'm sorry. That's fine. Take me back to the entrance, please. That's I need to speak. Okay, good. Very good. we're still being tracked down by that creature. Let's examine the butterfly. It says, the remains of a long-lost perennial knight, kin to the warriors that work to save these lands. Their body was sturdy enough to embrace the flames and not to be driven to a pile of ash. Heroically standing against the fiend that would cause such destruction only to ultimately fail in its battle. What could cause such a disturbing and fiery decimation? Oh, we're about to find out. It's over here. It's so well lit over here. There's gotta be something, right? Sword. There's some a ledge we can drop off down there. Let's go around here really quickly though, because we could go over here. Another secret, you say? Let's see. Or just a roundabout way to get down. It's the ladder. This should be the boss arena then. Uh-oh. This is the guy that's been tracking us down too. Oh, he's gonna light those puddles of oil on fire. Yeah, naturally. Burn, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Come revel in my flames. I'm gonna break your barrel, actually. Quell this corruption or burn with it. Okay, this is just a avoid AoE strikes. I might be okay. If he spins his... Oh my gosh. That's if he uses his staff, we're in trouble. And there you go. That was the trouble that I was just speaking of. What? That was his introductory attack. He didn't even like greet me. Not cool, bro. Oh! He does use his staff. Anytime he's swinging it and you see like the after image, that's a strike. Okay, now I know. I thought he was just swinging it for fun. So he does melee strikes. Plenty of melee strikes. Okay. That's where he can be dangerous. Two. No crema, no crema. Wait a second, bro. No! I was striking the moment he jumped. Oh, he landed. Ah, that's not good. Okay, let's try that again. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. One, two, and then... Dude, slow down. Big fire. Here's the crema crema. Oh no! Okay. Sir. Whoa! Those jumps don't hurt you. I hope not. They didn't hit me last time. Yeah, that one hurts you. Any kind of lima who does. Whoa! Are you gonna breathe your fire? Oh, darn it. He used his staff. I thought that I was far enough away from him for like a butt stomp, but he was using his staff. Rookie move. You mother. Fun boss, though. Nope. Dude. You're spraying stuff everywhere. Oh my gosh. The whole map. Okay, a little delay there. Oh, okay. He's raging. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I'm dead. I'm not. Whoa, he's just raging now. Just raging on me. You little troll. Okay. He's gonna jump, I'm sure of it. 2, 3. Nope, I'm dead. No, I'm not. He's hurting. Don't jump at me, please, 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 please. 2, 3. Why are you still alive? Oh, okay. Whoa! He's raging. No. Okay. Dodge him until he self-destructs, hopefully. Okay, that was terrible. Please, please, please stay safe. Did I just die? No, I died in his rage attack. No way. Oh, that was dirty. That was so dirty. Okay. Dude, whoa, he literally spread oil everywhere. Can you quit jumping around? I didn't have any stamina. Let's try that again. Good. Let's do this. I got real greedy. I'm gonna get super greedy though, because I want to defeat this guy in like the most quickest way possible. The most efficient way possible. Okay. Two, 3. No! I thought I had the angle on him there. That's fine. Giovanni Zaccaro, thank you for subscribing. Am I safe here? Oh, if you're in between the oil, you're not safe. Okay. So pretty much you just need to be outside of the range of it. I see now. I wasn't even looking at him that time. Wasn't even paying enough attention that time. That's my bad. I looked at his hand. I was like, yeah, he's gonna slam it down. And I didn't see where my feet were. Okay, there you go. No. Okay. Ooh, I need to. I'm watching my stamina or the actual bar to initiate the strike. So hard and so focused on that I'm not paying attention to the boss. Okay. Ooh, he's changing it up on us. He didn't like getting attacked heavy up front. I don't blame him. We'll stay as far away as we can here. There you go. Two, three, okay. Running around like a madman. Hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Two, three. Okay. Please stop. I need a safe spot. I need at least one safe spot. No! I thought I was safe. I was going right to the clear area. I didn't think it was going to ignite so quickly. Don't underestimate the power of the ignite. Come here, crazy man. It's gonna be 1, and then 2, and then 3. Nah, don't do that. Okay, I wasn't familiar with that. He's just gonna ignite it. Perfect. Do that, sir. Where am I? Where? Oh, I'm all the way over here. How the heck did I get over there? One, two, three. Not in a safe spot here necessarily. Okay, I'm so glad it doesn't continue to ignite when he sprays new little puddles. Damn you. It's gonna be a big AoE there. 3 hits here. 1, 2. At least he telegraphs everything. Stay in the safe area up here. I like to keep him in sight because I can't see what he's doing over there. Okay, are you about to die, sir? Looks like you might. Yep. Whoa! Easy. Okay. Dodge laterally here. Dodge laterally. Dodge vertically. Dodge. And does not die here. Okay. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. I avoided it, and I didn't know if you needed to use iframes for it, but I thought I dodged right at the right time with the explosion, and then I touched a freaking fire spot like a fool. That's fine. Now we'll be able to test if we even need to dodge at that last moment or not on the explosion. I feel like you need to. But I'm not going to dodge this time. Okay, 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Ignite the oil. He's all the way up there. Step here in the safe area for now. He's gonna do 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Stay away from these oil puddles here. As best we can, anyways. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and ignite it, buddy. Because I can't see very well the bottom right corner there. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Big stomp. Okay. Anything to ignite, please? Thank you. Clear the floor for me. Two and 3. Okay. This is where he rages. He needs to light that fire like now. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Sir. What if we keep him all the way down here? Nope, he's gonna be in the center. Okay. I'm not gonna dodge. I'm just gonna see if I'm okay here. I'm fine. You mother. We got him. Boss Hog has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully we get a memory slot. Okay, we got Stinger Burst, so Instinct. Alright, alright. Instantly releases an explosion of spores dealing 100 damage and propelling you backwards. Okay. Okay. Pile of ash was added to the inventory. We can give that to our little friend. Likes to collect. Go down here. Down again. Nice little slide. Hopefully this takes us right back to a major area. Yep. Sure does. That was the shrine. Whoa. The heck was that? Don't tell me that's what I get for picking the Black Lotus. That's odd, okay. There was a pathway down here, I believe. That was creepy, whatever it was. Oh my gosh. No, no. I'm coming up here. Thank you. It looks like a perennial plant, dude. Like, if I'm being honest. This is my life. I can't. Oh, okay. I'm up here. That was creepy. We'll need to go back there at some point, I'm sure, to maybe clear the fog or something. I'm not entirely sure what to do there. We shall figure it out in due time. At ease, soldiers. I don't know where my little Hollow Knight bro went. We can go this way for now. Chat with our little friend here. Did you just bring in that? Oh, did you just bring that in your hand the whole trip? Let me just put that in a jar. What is this, ash? Oh dear. Is this what I think it is? I heard some tales around the fort of an old torch, a lamplighter. They say one day he went insane and stormed off into the woods alone. No one is quite sure why. It's the same lamplighter that the old lady with the cats was talking about. I must admit, it sidetracked me from my more important research. I wanted the whole story. I talked to several townsfolk and I learned a saying that relates to the lamplighter. Actually, people seem to treat his disappearance lightly. Very few appreciated him, it seems. In the house of a very nice old lady, I found what I think is the answer. A truly sad answer at that. Here, I wrote him a eulogy. Someone had to. Let's go talk to the old lady with the cats. She's actually living in his old home. Let's see. So good to see you. Have you been well? My door's always open. Share the lamplighter's fate. Oh my, you found the old lamplighter? Well, I'm glad you were there to help give him some peace. No good would have come from leaving him like that, poor thing. I hope they're all reunited now somewhere. Better, God's willing. I'm feeling a little bit tired, dearie. Feel free to come back later, anytime you want. Okay. Interesting, so maybe we can go visit a little bit later on. Let's see what this has to do here. A strange statue apparently carved out of wood depicting a mother and a child peacefully embraced in sleep. What is remarkable is the lifelike aspect of the features and how the wood is so carefully carved. One can't even see any marks made by any kind of bladed tool. A remarkable artistic achievement, if indeed it is that, to be so carelessly hidden from the world. And we got a new entry added as well. Cool, I didn't see that last time. Alright, so obviously we know up north is like the, I think there's like some, was it a frozen tundra, mountainy type area maybe? Hopefully not. We're going to continue northeast, I believe. Let's see. I imagine, yeah, up is the blacksmith, so we have to go east first and then north. Let's just double check my map here. Yeah, so we've got, I wish I would like check it off for me. So I came from the bottom left. We completed the desolate forest area. Now the little Hollow Knight dude did say northeast, so I mean, I guess we could go there. For whatever reason, I was thinking, oh man, I might not be ready for this area, but there's not any enemies, right? So we don't have to really concern ourselves with that. And if we die in one hit anyways, we can go wherever the donk we please. I need to find the third little child, too. That little guy is hiding really good. Let's go get thrown across the cliff. The chasm here. Yes, please. Throw me across the way here, and then now we can arrive on the other side and look for the boss. Hopefully we can also look for the little fellow from Hollow Knight as well. I was going to say the fellow from Hallow Nest. Oops. He's not over there. You'd think he'd be like on the edge, like, I'm waiting for you, brother. They talked about these fruits that, and I have not seen one yet, but there's a fruit apparently. That's probably bad, right? These fruits that are sustenance for the people. This is the primeval jungle. We can go up or we can go down. Let's go up. Oh, there he is. We meet again, knight. I see you found the primeval jungle. The place is known as an old growth forest. It's largely been untouched by civilization. A perfect place to collect rare species of plants, no doubt. Some of the rarest and most beautiful plants can be found here, hidden among the large and leafy vegetation. I rarely come here in my travels. I try not to disturb the area. There's some truly ancient species here. Some aren't fond of visitors. In fact, there's a massive primordial orchard there. I haven't seen it myself, but rumors say when it finishes opening its carapace of petals, those who move are obliterated. Okay, so we have to stay still. It senses movement or sound. No one is really sure. Either way, be careful when it starts opening up. I wouldn't want to see you turn to dust. We got the stop expression as well. The last time I was here was probably a few centuries ago, so I'm curious if anything has changed. These forests are quite special. Who knows how many remain in our world, or how many new ones have cropped up due to the calamity. They are certain to house many interesting wonders. The trees are beyond measure and cast regal shadows of colossal scale. However, I found several canopies created from old decayed trees that let the light right in. These openings allow new life to thrive. What will we discover on an adventure here? Good night. I'm going to check something, and this is going to help me understand. So we went to the west, and we kind of went against our little Hollow Knight friend's advice. He told us to go west, and he said, oh, no, let's go northeast instead. And we ended up getting these two over here. I assume that from this area we'll probably get these items, and then we should have gone west, and then maybe clockwise. I don't know. And it depends on if we meet any NPCs and have to tell us where to go, but I'm intrigued. And I don't want to have missed anything, so obviously we have a huge area, and I think it depends on the order in which you complete it. So look at that, the reflection in the puddle. That's amazing. Remember, we can still go down as well, so we've just continued to go up. This is probably going to tell us to go up. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to go down then. We're going to go the opposite of where the devs want us to go. An invasive species threatening complete dominion. Don't tell me this is the ants, but like the Ultra Queen version of the ant. Eugh. We did fight a baby version, and we were kind of warned against what kind of atrocities the adult versions could cause. Let's go here. Maybe the circles around to the other area we could work down. Okay. Right. Easy does it, Perennial Knight. We've got another boss over here, it seems. Let's take a look. Beyond this path, I'd much rather fight something... Oh, my wayward child deceived by an ancient being. Whoa. I'd much rather face off with that than like another species thing. Like a species makes me think of like an ant species or another insect species or colony that we have to face off with. And the first one was like bullet hell, plus like, you know, obviously you have the one hit KO thing, so it was a little much. Fortunately though, on stream we're able to beat that particular boss pretty quickly, but I don't know. I don't know if we'll be so fortunate. Let's see what this third path has for us. Oh, those bite. Can I kill these things? No. The heck, man, that was hard. This is a secret? Oh, this is one of the little dudes, the ensemble. Oh, thank the maker. I was beginning to think I would meet my end in this horrific jungle. I appreciate you rescuing me, brave stranger. We found one. You are rescuing me, yes? Truth be told, I'm so very hungry. I can't even think straight. I was expecting I'd have to start feasting on my own wings to survive. Okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but I am starving. There's absolutely nothing to eat in this place, which is shocking because there's like lush greenery everywhere. Anywho, believe it or not, I am the director of the famed musical ensemble The Fantastic Five, hailing from the distant shores of Meadows Marsh. You've heard of us, no? With such an original band name, I have no doubt you know of our work. We were on our way to a concert in Fort Holgrove when a heinous fiend drove us off our path. I just narrowly escaped. I hope my brothers were able to do the same. I missed them so. But at the very least, I now feel confident I can find my way to the fort on my own. Hopefully there's plenty of food within the walls of Fort Holgrove. I've learned there's some kind of exquisite fruit that grows there. They say it's to die for. I can't stop thinking about it. What's that, you say? 2 of my bandmates are already waiting for me at the fort? Incredible. Only one of your bandmates. I don't know which second one you're referring to. Would you kindly keep searching for the rest of my ensemble? Only 3 remain lost. I did not find This is the first one I found. The original one, and then the second one here. So that would mean to me that that's only 2. Well, he said only 3 remain. Okay, so maybe he just misspoke. There's 5 in total. Okay, so... But he said 2 await me? Really just 1 awaits him. That's what threw me off. Okay. Math. Math, math, math. I think this is where I came from. Oh, yeah. Fossilized cordyceps, which of course one is a crafting material we can use to make our weapon even stronger. But do we really need that? Or shan't we hold on to it? Alright, cool. So we've got those secrets kind of taken care of. Can circle up and around. And I guess we take on the hive creature first. I say we take on the one that's more difficult first. I'd rather get it out of the way, to be honest. Always tackle the biggest threat first. Let me go and see if there's anything hidden or in these little... Okay, no. These little nooks. I'll just double check. I'm just going to follow the golden plants. Then they seem to be leading the way just fine. There's something inside. This is where I have to stay still? Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Is it dead? Oh, it's just tired. That is awesome. Okay, how do I kill? I want to get to it so I can kill it. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna jump off right here. Once it does its little thing again, I'm gonna drop down and kill it. And if I can't drop down from here, I have to go around, right? Of course. We'll stay right here. Sometimes you gotta listen to the NPCs. Oops. Nice, that opened up the pathway for us. Huh, okay, nothing else. We'll keep going to the left here. Oh my, I couldn't stop. I was sprinting. I was too fast for my own good. That's going to make it more difficult. As you can see, now we have hazards that are going to make us have to move. I like it. Okay, boom. It's all about patience, though, this one. Patience and timing, I say. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Now here, I have no clue how the heck we're supposed to get past that. Ooh, I thought he was down. He just lasered me to death. So that... Oh, I knew I was going to say, it was probably going to force us back, and it did. This one's not so hard. The first two aren't so bad. The second one does require you to iframe it a little bit. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we have time. We have time. It's just going to be a hell of a sprint, though. Okay, that was scary. Now I'm going to stay patient here. Let it do its thing, go through another cycle. Ah, it wasn't so bad. Okay, that wasn't so bad at all. We'll just kind of let it do its thing, run another cycle, and then we're going to stab it. As we do. As one does. Very good. I don't know why it's choppy sometimes, so weird. Well, that wasn't so bad. At least they stopped doing the stabby stab thing. To New York. Alright, here we're going this way. Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. We know spikes are gonna be present, but when can we stay still? Those little circular vines or the hexagonal shapes on the floor definitely indicate we're gonna get stabbed a bit. The corpse orchard. Whoa! Okay. Oh. How the heck? Okay, that second attack was even worse. The first one, I suppose I just stay on the right hand side of things. You do get a free one. Okay, good. You get one free row, and then it starts off that. Oh, wow. That's going to be interesting. Can I hit him? Or do I just need to survive? Oh, I'm dead. Whoa. How do you cover that much ground? Maybe you can mash the dash button. Wait a second. I want to see if there's a way. What? Okay, so I have to anticipate the pattern so that I can actually stay still for a moment. For now, I'm not going to attack it. I'm just going to see if I can just progress. Oh gosh. I love this fight already. It's good. It's a good fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't get over there. No! I was starting to shudder and I knew it was going to open, but I couldn't find the... I didn't see the pattern in time, and then I started dashing. I got stuck in the foliage in the bottom. Go right ahead, buddy. I had to. So whenever he does that, you have to account for the time it's going to take for him to do his little scan, and that makes it quite tough, especially with random patterns. He doesn't do the same patterns. Wait, oh my, okay, my bad. When it's fast, you have a free row. Obviously, if it's much slower, you can then dash through it. So that was my mistake. Okay. Fast one, so we have one free row. And then get safe. Please fall, please fall, please fall. Okay. Wasn't my best work. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. So that circular one that radiates from the center is pretty tough. It's fast, and I didn't realize I could use iframes to go through it, but I found out just on a whim. So, okay, interesting. I don't mind this. It can't start a new attack when it's stunned, but it can certainly finish one. Oh, that was close. What am I supposed to do there? I'm supposed to dodge up, I guess, ahead of time, but it was moving so fast. If it does a second round, I'm dead. Please, chill, 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 chill. Okay. Four hits. I mean, not my best work. Oh, balls. Ooh! I did terribly there. Wasn't able to stun it in time. No. Alright, that boss is a pain and a half. My gosh. No, what am I doing? There's a whole wall of spikes. I'm like, let's go towards that. That's the fast spikes means you have a free row. Slower spikes means you have to dodge through them. Free row. We have time, we have time. Four hits. I almost died there. That was close. No! I panicked. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really seen that diagonal one before. That really threw me off. Love this starting off attack, this 3-hit combo. I don't mind the random ones. Yes, keep that combo up, please. I don't know what to do. Like there, I guess I kind of panicked. And it was a slow diagonal. And here I was thinking it was going to be the fast one. And then I saw that it was actually a different pattern that I wasn't familiar with. It seems like there's actually a safe spot on the far left, though. We'll get to the safety row over here, and then we're going to move over. Get through this. See if this holds us over. Just enough time, but barely. That was 4 critical hits, so that's great. Gotta have to try and find where it converges to be safe on those points there, otherwise you will get killed. 1 hit is all it takes, 1 scratch. Oh, I didn't think I was moving still, I thought I had dodged in time. See, here's the thing. Is there an RNG factor in it? I mean, there certainly is, but I'm just saying, like, is there a way to do this flawless every time? Ooh, not if you do that. But is there a way to beat it flawless every time, regardless of the patterns that he starts off with? I feel like a little bit is dependent on the RNG factor of it. Like, so you may get a bad roll. Come on. Four critical hits there. I might die here, actually. Watch it now. Don't. Yeah. How am I supposed to anticipate where the safe spot's going to be, though? So on those, you need to be down left because it goes from the top of the screen to the bottom and then cycles back to the top. So you have to find a safe spot down below. This is a nice start, at least. I did not know he was going to be such a jerk, though. It's probably like a 3-cycle kind of boss. Whoa! That's not good. Yep. So far, I'd say this is certainly the most difficult boss. There's an RNG factor to it as well that definitely makes it difficult. And you have to see all the attacks to understand how to counter them. The best placements, anyways. Should be safe here. Nope. I kind of panicked. So as soon as he's actually falling, that's good enough. He doesn't have to hit the floor, so we shouldn't wait till the very last moment there. I like this start. It's always a nice one to have. Find the center. Probably, I imagine it's like a 3-cycle boss. It's going faster now, even. That's what killed me last time. I didn't realize it sped up. No, I should have just jogged over, and instead I dashed and it made me move forward too much. That was awesome though, but the music increases in speed and intensity as well. When you know you're doing something good. I'm gonna die here. I think it's only 2 over at a time, so that's kind of tricky. Like, how does one guess that? I guess you have to. I don't know if it's like 2 rows at a time and then they move over just by 1 unit or what. That's tricky for me. What a bastard. Oh, balls. Okay, that scared me. Oh, Vincent. We're going to have a talk about this one. We're going to have a talk, Vincent. It's a great boss. It really is. And it's testing my limits. I love it. You have to know every single counter for all of his attacks. Alright. Actually, okay, now we're safe. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That was a little too close for comfort. Just a light attack just to get in some damage there. And you can't overcorrect in your motions either. We found the center there. Let's see what he's got next. Okay, this right here. Is it going to move over 1 or what? I don't get it. So I should have, okay, always back up when he's doing that, and then I didn't see how many spaces it was or if it came over like a row. So I just need to move to the very back next time. This certainly is a good boss that like makes you panic and keeps you on your toes. Oh no. That's me being greedy. I'm so impatient. So a fight like this, like I'm itching to deal damage, right? So as soon as I see the open, I'm like, let's go. Sometimes a little too early. Get wrecked. Mother. See, I don't know how. Oh, okay. So after it does a fast diagonal, it's going to do the random spikes. So fast diagonal is random strikes. If it's a slow diagonal, that's the one with the rows open. Good gravy. Okay. See, fast diagonal? Oh my gosh. That was my bad. That's what I get for looking over at the screen. Looking at the playback, trying to see my pretty face. Random spikes, say you? Okay, not every time. Okay. Yeah, I'm dead because I didn't, kind of move and position myself in a better position earlier. So, in anticipation of the wait period and standing still, you have to move in the right spots. That's what's hardest, I think. That is probably the hardest thing, is position yourself proactively. This is a tough one, I like it. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, that's what we need to do. Finally, we did it right. Get 4 hits, but we didn't get 4 massive hits, unfortunately. 3 crits that time. Balls, dude. It's going really fast. I don't know where to go here. I haven't seen that attack before. I've not seen that one before. I've not seen that before. That was scary. Wait! Okay, that scared me. It's going so fast now. I'm dead. That is insane. Look at the speed of those spikes. Oh, I'm mad. Okay, we got this. So when the speed increases, when it goes like impossibly fast, that's when you know, okay, it's the move where we have to find the safe zone. Like, this is the slower version that gets exponentially faster. I didn't position myself very well, but I got lucky there. Wowzers, man, what a troll. Whoops. Almost missed the center there. That was a fast diagonal, often followed by the those crazy little strikes you don't like, the ones that are random. Oh man, I thought I was in the clear. I was trying to move minimally because I didn't want to dash and then fall into some spikes, but that's fine. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh, I'm so impatient. I see you made it to the hardest boss. I literally just said Vincent. We're going to have a talk about this one. This boss is definitely the hardest so far. So kudos, because you're challenging this guy, which is a challenge runner. So I am actually this put me to the test. Now you have to. This is all about memorization of the movesets, proactively positioning yourself ahead of time for those periods of time where you cannot move. So many elements that are really fun to put together. And then the thing that gets me is I'm an impatient, very aggressive player. So when I see the opening, I immediately want to go for it. And sometimes I do it a little too early. But this fight is fantastic. Moments ago, I literally just like, Vincent, we're going to have a chat about this one. But I'm going to try and hopefully beat it for you while you're watching if you have a few moments. We'll do our best. But here, okay, we'll be safe here. And then the speed, oh my gosh, how quickly they move when he starts getting pissed. Yikes. The hardest boss besides the final one. Well, I can't wait. I can't wait for the final boss then. I don't need to overcorrect here. That's my bad. I'm panicking. Oh, I went the wrong way. There you go. Please, 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 please. Okay. That's that diagonal strike. I hate that move, just so you know. Because it makes me move away from the boss. I don't want to move away from the boss. I want to be as close as possible so I can hit him. Oh my gosh. Stamina management for days. And this is hard to actually counter. You have to dodge your, or space your dashes right. Okay. Alright, that's scary. Nope. No balls! Okay, that was close. Where's my save spot? I'm panicking! Vincent! You're good luck. Thank you, sir. I hope you witnessed that, because I did that for you. I love that boss, but I'm mad at you because of it. So, yeah, this is everyone's least favorite. We are going to nerf one of the phase 3 attacks to make it slightly more fair. He's a tricky one. Well, I'm super glad to have beaten it before the nerf. I hate whenever bosses get nerfed and I don't get a chance to beat them. So I'm super glad I got to pull it off. And fortunately, you're watching, so that's really awesome. So Vincent says we're going to nerf one of the phase 3 attacks to make it slightly more fair. He's a tricky one, since he was one of the easier ones for us in playtesting. Really? Good gosh. Yeah, he's quite difficult. Gene, what's going on? How are you doing? How's it going? What game are you playing? I'm playing Perennial Order, and this is an excellent boss rush game with a really nice atmosphere, really dark world, an interesting lore that I'm trying to find out so I can actually put it together for you guys. But anyways, super awesome fight. Van Hoofer says nice, and I get an ad. Perfect timing. You got an, oh my gosh, how disappointing is that? Big, tall, not small. How you doing, my friend? It's been a long time. GG's. Yeah, that was awesome. That's an excellent fight, though, by the way. This is certainly the hardest boss fight. So far, in the demo, the Hive Queen was pretty awesome, but she took me the most tries because it was like kind of bullet hell. This one was fantastic because it's all about placement, and this was my favorite boss fight so far. So, excellent, excellent work, man. This is great stuff here. Instant classic stuff. Where do I go? Why am I stuck here? But anyways, I didn't even see what the text was. I saw some text on screen. I didn't see what to make of it, though. Am I stuck? Glad to know. Thanks. Glad you liked it. Oh man, no, I loved it. That's an excellent boss fight. Why am I stuck here? What did I not see or pay attention to? I was paying so much attention to chat. I just was, oh, what do I do here? What do I do here? Ooh, do I have like a 2-hit attack? Let's see. We've got Corpse Maker. Nice. After landing 3 consecutive critical hits, you gain a 200 damage single-use instant long-range attack. Long range is going to be useful, certainly. So yeah, we're still missing this one, this instinct. So there's definitely going to be, probably from getting the children, or we can probably even get this from another boss if we go around that area surrounding the campment, but who knows. The way you came in. You can just leave in the bottom right, the way you came. Oh, okay, my bad. Swimming this way. Why am I dumb? Oh, yeah, that's right. There's foliage. My bad. That's why. I thought it was a barrier. My bad. Corpse Maker is fun. You get the laser from the boss. Man, the Corpse Maker was amazing. Big Tall says, this game's been pretty great. Dreamy and I have done 11 bosses now. Nice. 11 bosses. I don't know how many I've beaten, but I've probably beaten like 6 or 7 so far. I'm not entirely sure. This boss is, the boss we just faced off with was by far my favorite, though. Absolutely my favorite boss. Alright, off we go. Now we need to go face off with the child that's been deceived. Van Hoover says, nice. What's the name of this game? Because I'm curious. It's called Perennial Order, Gene. It's an excellent, excellent game. If you're fans of any kind of boss rush type game or anything of the nature, you're going to be in for a treat. This is really, really well done. The art style's really nice too. You got the protagonist that's wearing black and red, which happen to be my favorite colors. I mean, come on. Can you get any better than that, really? So we're going to go down and to the right so we can face off with the other boss and go towards that other little totem that's telling us where to go, the shrine, if you will. I just never had too much experience in that type of game. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, it's not so hard that it just feels frustrating or broken by any means. It's done in a way that it could certainly be your introductory to a boss rush kind of game. Now, the unique mechanic with this game, though, is that if you die, or if you get hit a single time, you die. And that adds to the challenge, but at the same time, the game, in its own way, helps you, well, if you play it right, you're going to learn from each loss, and you're going to get better each time. So the game teaches you kind of how to get better. So every time you die, you're like, oh, okay, I know that this is the way this opponent telegraphs this attack. And then you kind of just keep working through it. So it's pretty fun. Really, really fun. I think really well done, especially the boss designs. They're all very unique, and each fight is handled a different way, so makes it fresh. Ooh, this guy looks cool. He looks like a mushroom samurai. Dreamy says, I saw you playing and put you up and Big Tall couldn't stay away. What's up, Dreamy? How you doing? Long time no chat. I haven't been on Twitch in a long time, but ever since they allowed the multi-stream, I try and come up on both at the same time, or multi-stream at the same time, just to kind of maximize exposure. And I really hated that I stopped streaming on Twitch. I wanted to kind of build that community back up, but now I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You know, as you guys know, you guys are streamers and much more successful in growing a community than I've been, and streaming anyways, and it's very difficult to do, the time commitment and all that. I find streaming more difficult in that way, but in terms of the content creation, like, that's been my bread and butter so far, but I'm just trying to build both up. You know, I really want that streaming community to come back up. So I've been streaming like 3 times a week, and for the last few weeks, to beat Black Myth Wukong, I was doing a challenge run, like a no leveling challenge run, and I beat it just the other day. But that was really tough, but I've been streaming 5 days a week, so pretty cool. Oh, nice! He has corpse flare on his head. That's what that is. Van Hoover says, you are going to a lot of people's favorite boss. Excited for this one. Nice. There's some really awesome boss designs. He has a corpse flare on his head. That's what it is. I'm usually lurking in here. Well, thanks, Dreamy. I appreciate you. Saw you on Code Vein not too long ago. Code Vein. That was fun. I was like Anime Souls. I loved it. That had been in my backlog for years. And I thought the game came out forever ago, but it came out like in 2019. I thought it was like way older. I was thinking it was like Dragon's Dogma old for some reason. I got so mixed up. What exquisite bloom. Even the weeds have merged into a beautiful menagerie. Truly a gift from the forest spirit. Whoever you are behind me, I suggest you leave this sacred place. Unless you desire to become nourishment for the ceaseless growth. Very nice. Van Hoover says, that was my take on the real-world Samurai Casa hat as a plant. I love it. It looks fantastic. Okay, he's going to repeat his dialogue. I always like to exhaust the dialogue to make sure that we can progress their quest lines. That's usually a little trigger for things. Whoa! Okay, big fall. I like to just trigger these little things for fun. Man, that ensemble guy, he was hidden in the worst place ever. I was like, really? That's important looking. Let's see. Oh, okay, what's this? But anyways, yeah, that ensemble, he was hidden in the worst of ways. I was like, really? So let's see if we can go. So we can go right or we can go up. Let's go up real quick because this looks like maybe a secret. Let's go up first and then we're going to go to the right. Big Tall says, I always try to lurk and support when I can, but also stream like 6 to 10 hours almost every day. I know. It takes a lot to get any momentum live streaming. It certainly does. And I had been live streaming for, at that time when I met up with you guys early on, it was like, I was going on like 2 years of streaming, and I switched from YouTube to Twitch, and then Twitch didn't really, my community didn't really grow much at all on that. So then I went back to YouTube, and I just started focusing more on the content creation and guides and stuff for the channel. But then I was like, you know, I want to have fun with it too, and streaming to me is much more, they're both difficult, they both require their own, you know, amount of work, but I like being able to stream, and because it's, for me, easier than writing a script, doing a voiceover, creating content, editing my own videos, and that's what I've been doing for 8 years. So it's like, it's nice to be able to stream, because to me that's kind of more casual play, and I can just engage with you guys, whereas normally I wouldn't be able to do that. So Gene says, I don't know why, but for some reason I was timed out or something. I wouldn't let me type anything else. You're not saying bad words, are you, Gene? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry about that. Van Hoover says, yeah, some are a little bit hidden. You know, this kind of reminds me of Dead Cell. Dead Cells is good. It's a very different game because that's a roguelite, and this is a boss rush, but art style maybe. Gene says, you had a... Oh, Twitch chat thought you put a link. And I don't even have... Thank you, Big Tall, for saying that, because there's been someone else that had that too, so I did not know that a dot did that. That's weird. I keep thinking about doing edited content for YouTube, but it seems like such a pain in the ass. Streaming is so chill. Yeah, I just said early on this stream, if there was a way for me to, you know, stream and be able to do this full time, then I would. Content creation though is the only way I can do it full time. If I were to only stream, I'd make like $3 a month. So there's no way I could do it. So I just try and supplement. So if I build up my community, then maybe I can start leaning towards that direction. But for now, creating content across 3 channels is plenty, and then streaming 3 times a week is also, of course, very, you know, my schedule's full. Your body pulsates with a feeling of discomfort and deep rejection. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably read that entry again, but it seems like that's a hint towards something. And there's something up there, interestingly enough. We'll have to take a look. And also, I can't multitask, so that always is fun. I keep oh yeah. So yeah, if you ever have questions on that, man, just send me like a message on Twitter, or you can just hit me up whenever, dude. And I can always help out with it. I've been doing it for 8 years, and I've been full time for 3 years. So I would definitely help you out, man. In terms of like just letting you know, like giving you tips or just advice if you want to just bounce back a few ideas. There's certainly a method to be successful on YouTube, but I'll tell you this, Big Tall. If you want to do if you want to post content only on what you're passionate about, and only do that kind of content, and you're going to be stubborn like myself, then your success will be stifled because of your stubbornness, and it's going to take longer to get there. But if you want to be successful, there's certainly ways to do it, and you just have to sometimes, you know, kind of make content that you don't necessarily want to make, and you do have to make things that are appealing, and you have to consider factors that are going to bring eyeballs and engagement in. Otherwise, you won't grow a community very quickly, and if you just do what you're passionate about, what you love, you'll see your growth is very slow. I had to learn all of this over the course of these last 8 years, but I still am very stubborn, and I'm still like, well, I'm still going to do it my way, because I'm just that kind of guy. But if there is a way to be successful quickly, and much quicker than, you know, the slow growth that you can see if you just want to stick to your guns and only do what you're passionate about. So you have to make sure that you understand that the audience is what drives everything, and without their engagement, you don't have the power to grow your community and the power to do the videos that you do want to do eventually. So just know that, keep that in mind, and then, of course, if you ever want to chat about it in more detail, man, just hit me up, dude. Another missed thrall. A misled thrall. No, there's something different about you. Hand-picked, carefully made. A night hunter. We're both cut from the same bloody cloth. Did you think you were the first? I love this character already. If you insist on proceeding, well, I could use the exercise after all. Is that a challenge? Also, he's way cooler than the other guy that was kind of jerky and always coughing everywhere on us. Let's see. He's just going to repeat his dialogue, that's fine. Gene says, I've been thinking about becoming a streamer for the games. I like playing, but I don't know where to start. Start wherever you feel comfortable. If you're going to be streaming, remember you're going to be playing the game and communicating with people at the same time. So pick a game that you're comfortable with playing and that you might be skilled enough to be able to do that. Dreamy says, I really need to beat Dead Cells. Hades was my first roguelike, and I was addicted to it until it was done. I loved Hades. I beat it on my trip, on a trip that I took a long time ago, and I never played it again after that. It took me, I think, 21 or 24 tries to beat it, and then I was like, okay, cool. Dead Cells took me quite a few attempts, and I ended up playing it at the highest difficulty, but I could never beat it at the 5 boss stem cells because I was always bouncing between creating content for it and then casual play, and I just never got around to it. It's excellent, though, and I have some really cool lore videos on my lore channel, too, if you guys want to check it out. I always like to promote myself because I know it sounds tacky and I'm just teasing, but you gotta, if you don't tell people that you have these other channels, this is actually my smallest channel. So like, if you don't tell people you have other channels, then they're not going to ever know, and they'll never be pointed that direction because nobody reads the descriptions, no one clicks the links, right? So I do have a lore channel. It's got 46K subscribers, and I do lore videos on all kinds of games that I love. Metroidvanias, roguelites, Souls-likes, and I have a whole series dedicated to Dead Cells. You guys can check it out. It timed you out for putting crap? Oh my gosh. I don't have these, like, things, just so you know. Like, I literally don't have, like, these limitations. You guys can pretty much say whatever. There's just no, like, there are certain words you can't say because they make me mad. But you can curse. Gene says, sounds like to itch is really picky on words that you put. Yeah, Twitch is super picky. It even blocked out your first few words. Is Dead Cells a Souls-like? No, absolutely not. Dead Souls is a roguelite. Roguelite is a series of games where you die and you have to start over, but there's permanent progression that you make as you defeat certain bosses, complete certain levels, and you can continuously upgrade. Oh, this guy's awesome. Accepting the way things are is necessary for this world to survive. Clinging to the past is foolish. The world is different. There is no more denying it. Mankind is in the process of extinction. A merciful extinction that allows those who accept it to evolve along with it. The rarest kindness. This is our boss. It's going to be awesome. However, like the changing of the seasons, our duel is inevitable. Let's see if you're able to grant me the death of a true knight. So there's a consequence from dying? Yeah. Not in this game. In this game, you respawn immediately. You can jump right into the fun. Master of the Bloom. Okay, here goes. Oh, he can do that. Whoa, whoa, okay. Okay, so it's that kind of fight. Those that are too afraid to meet my blade can never defeat me. Big Tall says, there's a setting on the Twitch auto mod. I think you need to adjust it. Okay, I'll take a look at that. I haven't updated my Twitch settings in a while, so I will do that after the stream for sure. Yeah, the default mod setting for Twitch sucks. It will block the most innocent words sometimes. Okay, so let me write that down. I always have a notepad in front of me. So Twitch auto mod. I can tweak the settings and maybe the sensitivity of it. Alright, sweet. You guys are awesome. The view mechanics also reminds me of Baldur's Gate when I'm talking about top view. Oh yeah, kind of like that top-down view. Really? Oh, I suck. Okay. So he's going to teleport and then he's going to do his thing. That's a lunge, probably. No? Maybe I have to hit him a few times and then I move his sword away? Is this like a millennia kind of fight? Are we Elden Ringing right now? I'm doing critical hits, so... Whoa, hold on. Oh, okay. You're tricky. A waste of effort, he says. I didn't get a full crit on that, unfortunately. I might need to actually use... If this doesn't... I mean, we don't go anywhere with this. We're probably going to have to employ the use of one of our abilities. Which I don't have equipped. Oh, easy. The Hollow Knight reference, Vincent, was fantastic. Like, I was just like on cloud 9 when I saw that. Meet me blade to blade, Carrot. I'm trying. The Hollow Knight reference was so cool. Hollow Knight's one of my favorite Metroidvanias of all time. Absolutely love that game. And to see him with his little nail, that was so cute. He told me to meet him in the western gate, and then he said northeast, which I did head that way, but I haven't seen him since, the second time anyways. A giant threw me across the cliff, and then here we find ourselves. Okay, I don't think this is working. Nice. That actually reminds me of Legends of Zelda, the very first one on Nintendo. Oh, nice. Meet me blade to blade is your tip. I'm blade to blading him. You know what I haven't done as well is I haven't upgraded my sword. Oh, maybe do I need to hit him at the same... Little baby strikes. No! Okay, that was scary. Easy. He's feisty. I can't get any significant strike in. Blade to blade. I see that it's bolded and everything. I'm just not understanding. Because I can only use my blade. Maybe if I strike him at the same time. There you go. I love that. Never mind. Okay, this is great. So now it's a parry mechanic almost. Oh my god, I'm in love. Okay, this game's good. Too good. Don't be afraid when he attacks. I fear nothing, Vincent. But yes, that tip was amazing. Now we just have to time it right. It's just a matter of timing. I love it. You figured it out. Yeah, only because of your tip. I saw I was like, what is it meaning? I was gonna just try and do those little cheap shots after he, when he's trying to recover, and those recovery frames of his, but... Broseph? Oh my goodness. It's super fun when you parry everything. Oh heck yeah. We're gonna get this down though. I need to... Wait, Broseph? There you go. There you go. Oh, I didn't time that right at all. That's why he does those delays. Now those make more sense. Ooh, he got me. When that's his standard attack, that one's pretty fast, but it's right after he appears, kind of lunges a ways. But when he does that delay, that's no fun. It's like a three-part delay, though. I need to line it up, though, because I'm not the best at aiming. I'm getting impatient with my critical attacks. Again with the impatience. That's a new little moveset. We gotta make sure we understand what those are. Unless it's that normal slash right there that I'm used to, I'm not gonna try and parry it. No! He got me again. Alright, heading out. Have fun. I certainly will, Vincent. Take care. Thank you so much for stopping by again. Gene says, well, another commercial. I sent you a follow there, Van Hoover. Nice. Yeah, definitely support and follow him. This game is fantastic. I should throw a link in there. You would. No! That's the three delays. He has an audio cue there, at least, fortunately for us. Ooh, he got me. But the best thing about it is that you can instantly just jump right back into the fight. Oh, that's 3, yeah. Ooh, he got me so good there. Let's do the thing. Boom. Very nice. Wow, he did a 3 kind of pause there, like a hop. And then he ended up doing this really cool horizontal slash. I hadn't seen that before, I don't think. No, not at all. You don't have to run. You don't have to run back at all. There are no walks of shame in this game. No walks of shame necessary. Okay, no horizontal slice that time. My gosh, can't speak. Music's getting more intense. Dude, bro, Sith. Wow, he definitely steps it up a bit. You start throwing that piano in there, you know it's serious. Gene says, I just started following your complete walkthrough on Wukong. I'm loving it, man. Awesome. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope the guide is helping you. That's the most important thing. Hopefully that you're finding some value out of it. Ooh, too early, too early. Black Myth Wukong certainly been a solid experience. I really loved that game. And I wanted to feature a 100% guide on it because it's one that I feel like people are going to miss a lot of things on. You'll certainly be seeing me doing a lot of content on this game too and featuring it in a number of capacities. It's an excellent game. Oh! Okay. He didn't do the horizontal slice, which is good. Wait a second. Okay, he almost got me there. The fact that you can parry in this game is amazing. I love that. No! He circles around, I think, like 5 times. He goes like in almost like a figure 8 kind of symbol. It's crazy. I'm finding awesome value out of it, man. Nice, nice. Thank you. And I will say that, unfortunately, the boss fights, I think that one thing I don't like about those guides is that I don't really tell you how to beat the boss. I just beat the boss. So I try to, but when it's on the fly on the very first try, unless I'm editing it out, like, you're not going to really get a nice experience there. So I apologize, but unfortunately, it's hard to do a live boss fight or boss guide, you know? Because I'm doing it all in one sitting, so there's no editing involved. That makes it kind of tough. He got me again. No, I get it. It took me like 5 tries to even beat the very first 2-phase boss. I just don't know how you do it on the first go. I don't know. Because I beat the game without leveling and doing anything, that made it way easier. So like when I'm leveled, I'm like, wow, I have tons of health. I have tons of different attacks, you know, so it makes it way easier. That's one thing. That's definitely one reason why. But that's one reason why I can do it on the first try. But yeah, I wish I could have, like, if I had more time, I'd edit those boss sequences to where it's like me doing a voiceover and just showing you all the different attacks they can do. But instead, it's more so like, you know, if you're leveling and doing stuff appropriately, you're going to be pretty strong. And it'll just take you a few tries and you'll beat it eventually. But the value in the 100% guide is finding everything, having all those secret interactions. Alright, this is the phase where when the piano comes in, it's for real. Oh, I always get killed by that second one. Facts. Yeah, like if you're leveling up and doing the right thing, it's just a matter of time before you beat the boss. But I do try and talk about some of the tips on the fly whenever you get hit and they're following up with a different attack. And, you know, it does make it quite difficult to say, oh, counter that last attack. You know, it's really hard to kind of, you know, narrate. That's why you do need an edited guide, a dedicated video to the boss. But I just don't have the time, unfortunately, to do a guide and then break down every single boss that way. There's like 80 bosses in that game, so. And not only that, it's hard to dodge a perfect move with him. With this particular, the Master of Bloom in this game or in Wukong. In Wukong, the dodges are, you get really used to them. This game is mostly about stamina management. Perfectly timed strikes and dodges. Really? Uh-oh, here comes the piano music. Oh my gosh, you got me again. It's that to the left. In Wukong, yeah. I like dodging in Wukong. There's nothing more satisfying than getting that perfect dodge. And if you can master the see-through and resolute strikes, you'll be even better off. That way you get that more iframes. Very nice. Come on, sir. Uh-oh. That was a scary one. Got you right in the leg. No, that was really tricky. Zero says, "Hey, Inhuman, how you doing, man?" I'm doing great. Zero, how are you? I am doing great. Playing Perennial Order. The dev has come in a few times to stop by and say hi. He's really awesome. Vincent Van Hoofer. You guys should definitely check out this game if you haven't already. Be sure to at least give it a try. It's an excellent boss rush game that tests your skills. Really awesome. That was scary. Wait, what are you doing? No, he's too hard. Let's see. The very first second phase boss goes really hard to time your perfect dodge with. Then do a perfect dodge in the game cheat. I meant to say when you do it perfect. Oh, okay, okay. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Zero. Gene says, yeah, the first phase is easy, second phase I get instantly killed because I feel the game is cheating me on the perfect dodge. Do you know the name of the boss? Maybe I can give you some tips while we're talking through this one. If not, you can describe it because I need to know the name of the boss, or at least like which chapter you're in. I can try and give you some tips. This one's all about timing, so I should be nailing it, but as I'm nearing the end of my stream, I'm definitely fatigued. Nice. Nice. I'm talking about the very first second boss fight. Boss phase, sorry, in chapter 1. Where he's all on all fours and he turns into a snake. Oh, that one. Yeah. So for phase 1, just make sure you're saving all your gourds. Don't use any gourds or don't use any mana or spells. And then for phase 2, as he spins around, when he starts spinning on his back, after he does almost a full spin, then he's going to strike. So he won't just spin and strike instantly. He's going to do a delay. So as he's spinning, wait for him, and then he'll start attacking. And then also at that time, you should have more gourd uses, and you should have your spells so you can freeze them and things of that nature. But that's probably the best thing to do. He has a delay though. He's gonna roll on his back, and when he's like he's on like a half circle, then he'll come back around and actually do the strike. And that's where you say, okay, I can dodge it there, because the dodge window has changed from his first phase. I wonder if I can parry that too. Oh, he's so fast. He is so fast in that phase. I couldn't believe that they threw a Sekiro fight in here, but I love it. I know. I remember watching your Sekiro playthrough. You know that's the only Souls-like that I haven't played, like from FromSoft anyways. And I've been putting it off for, it's been in my backlog. I've owned it for years. But just because I feel like it's going to rival my love for Bloodborne, which is my favorite Souls-like of all time. And I feel like if, oh gosh, I wasn't even paying attention. I feel like if I play Sekiro, I'm going to be like so hooked on it that I might even be like, this might take my place of, the place in my heart for Bloodborne. And I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it to have another game just absorb me like Bloodborne did all those years ago. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 5. So the funny thing about Bloodborne is that's even inspired my main channel. Like my main icon and the artwork that my wife did is all from Bloodborne, of course. So Bloodborne's got to be one of the most definitive games in my life. One of the few, in the recent times, anyways. So I absolutely love that game. But Sekiro, I feel, would rival that. And I'm like, man, I gotta wait, because I gotta be prepared emotionally for that kind of thing. Are you into anime? Surely, I surely am. Absolutely. Oh wow, hope to catch you on it one day. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely put it everywhere. But yeah, that would be fantastic. I think I would love it. I have played like the first 30 minutes of it, and I was like, this is fracking amazing. And so I was like, nope, I'm not going to play anymore, because I was actually playing on the Google Stadia back when that was a console, just to kind of test it out. And I was like, wow, this game's excellent. But I also then said I can't play anymore because I had to do other things, obviously. But man, Bloodborne is just so special to me. I'm like, I'd have to find a way to have extra room in my heart for Sekiro as well. Having a hell of a time talking because it's hard to focus with this fight. Gene says, yeah, I'm definitely going to try that, because he has this one move when he's coming to the dodges in midair and it's so out of time. Yeah, so remember, when he's going to do like a roll, like halfway around his roll, then he'll strike. And that's just meant to deceive you and make you roll early. So you dodge early and then you die, or you get hit, so. That's on 4 count, that's when we get him here. When the piano starts, we know it's serious. There you go, piano start. Okay, this is the part 1. See, that's the thing. So when he flies away, he's going to come back in for a strike. When he goes kind of like in a star shape, he's just teleporting everywhere. I get it now. Dreamy says, that's exactly what happened to me. I thought I was going to have a horrible time, but it knocked Bloodborne into second for me. Really? I remember you playing through it like 3 times too, which was insane. I just made sure not to see like some of the key like endings and stuff like that, but I was like, man, this is great. Gene says, I honestly think they need to remaster that game in due time. Zero says, why is it showing 0 when I'm literally here? 0. There's literally a reason for that. It's because your name is 0. Not because you're worth 0. You're worth much more than 0, and worth more than 1 actually. But it just knows your name's 0, so it's just trying to kind of hold true to your name, that's all. Alright, here we focus. That was a little early, but I still pulled it off. I didn't pull that one off. Bloodborne, because of you, was my very first 100% platinum. Nice. No way, that's awesome. Well, congratulations on that. I'll be doing a 100% guide on Bloodborne as well. I'm currently doing a 100% guide on Wukong, and Black Myth Wukong, so I'm in chapter 3, and we've got lots to cover. I'll be doing another part today. 2 episodes per day have been released so far, so we'll be getting through it hopefully by the end of this weekend or early next week. That way you guys will have all 6 chapters and know how to get every single thing and every single secret interaction, all the endings, all that stuff in Black Myth Wukong. Then I'm going to go around and do a 100% guide for Bloodborne. And I'll be doing that while I'm playing through Enotria, the last song. So that'll be fun. But I'm really glad to have inspired you to do that, Gene. Bloodborne was an excellent game, and I love that more and more people are enjoying it the same way. So honestly, I can't wait to see. You're a waffle for Dark Souls remaster. That's going to be awesome. I can't read what, I don't know why, but it always like puts an asterisk to what you say. Almost as if you're saying a bad. I don't. Even if you are cursing, it's fine. But It makes it hard to read your comments because Twitch is being stupid. Alright, we're gonna focus on this one. No, I need to do 2 more. So it's 3 parries there, and I think it's sufficient. Damn, that was close. I meant to say I can't wait for you to do a walkthrough for Dark Souls Remastered. That's going to be awesome. Oh, for sure. I'll be doing... I'm currently completing the 100% guide for Black Myth Wukong. Then I'll be doing a 100% guide for Bloodborne. Then Dark Souls Remastered. But I'll be playing, at least on stream, a No Tree of the Last Song. So you guys can watch the playthrough of that. My first playthrough. Ooh, way too early, way too early. Yeah, that second phase goes crazy. It sure does. It really does. And the more engaged I am with chat, it's so hard for me to sometimes zone in. Because I'm just like so eager to see what you guys have to say. I'm gonna focus on this one, I promise. Yeah, so the guides they're turning out really well. I have a handful of 100% guides on that channel, and the one I'm most proud of currently is Lies of P, and I think Black Myth Wukong will be excellent, but Bloodborne's gonna be my magnum opus. That's gonna be a treat. No! Okay, someone was calling me, sorry. Okay, here goes, focus time. Whiffed all the critical strikes. This is a great boss fight, though. This is going like full millennia. Wait, you changed up your attack there. And then 4, 5. Why aren't you striking me yet? Let's go. First try. I'm just kidding. Second face goes crazy. Sure does. Will you do Ghost of Tsushima? You know, I've never played that before. I just want to see the gameplay and story, so just asking. I have never played it before, but I certainly have interest in playing it. It was a really special game to my son, and I know that he got through it, and we were starting it, he was showing it to me, and we just never finished playing it. So I didn't ever pick up the controller on it, but it looks fantastic, and I would love to maybe feature on the channel in some capacity, but not anytime soon. GG's. Thank you, Dreamy. That boss was excellent. So far, I think the Corpse Orchard was my favorite, and then this boss, and then the Bee Queen Hive lady. She was cool too. Cling to the past, and it will corrode you, longing for a time that will never return. That acidic sunset. Yeah, Gene says, yeah, because Dark Souls Remastered is going to be my second goal for my platinum. Nice. Very nice. Well, I hope that... I'm sure you'll achieve it. If you could 100% and platinum Bloodborne, you can certainly platinum Dark Souls as well. We can repost. Nice. Well, I'm certainly going to have that. We need to figure out what this is. Probably from getting the 3 children. After landing 3 consecutive... Oh, wait. What? Trigger immediately before getting hit. Avoids all damage and retaliates. Oh, wow. Yes, please. What do I need to get rid of? An extra wisp? No. I have infection? Why do I have infection? Oh, that's why. That's not bad, yeah. Infection can stack up some pretty good stuff for us. The Squire's Crutch is so clutch, though. The Squire's Crutch is clutch. I'm willing to get rid of a memory for this, and then we just need to just man up and get some more memory. Gene says, I'll catch you in a little bit. I have to get some rest. No worries. Have some rest. Have a great rest of your evening and hopefully a great weekend. And I'll catch you guys on Monday for our challenge. We're going to finish our challenge run, our co-op challenge run for Dark Souls Remastered. Dreamy says, yeah, the main Souls games are kind of tricky with collecting all the items. Forced New Game Plus runs. I know, I don't like that. You know, like, and what's your opinion, Dreamy, on, like, save scumming? You know, like, whenever you save right before a fight, like the end of the fight, and then you like go back and do the different endings. Over time, I've actually come to really accept that versus forcing the New Game Plus runs, because the decisions you have to make along the way are so minimal. But I do like, as a completionist, I like to go through it multiple times in general. But if you're just trying to get the different endings, you know, it's so annoying whenever it just happens to be like a yes or no decision, and it forces you to play the whole game again. You didn't have to do any side quests or any special items or anything. You just had to say no instead of yes. You know, I'm like, why do you make me play the whole game for that? Kind of interesting, I think. But the more I've had experienced games like that, the more I'm like, it's okay. I don't think save scumming is evil. Now, it is if you're using it for like different methods, but if you're just trying to see all the endings and stuff, I don't think that's a problem. Honestly, I feel like there's too much, especially for PlayStation Plus members. Yeah, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. Alright, we're going to go over here. Hopefully a secret item, a new pathway. What is this? If this is taking us to a new pathway, depending on how far it takes us away from our intended path, we might need to go back and circle around. I totally understand people doing that. Personally, I like to do at least one New Game Plus run. Same. That's exactly my thought. So whenever I play a game, I do a blind playthrough, and then the second playthrough, I try and get everything that I missed. And then by that point, I have the game memorized, so I can then do my guides, or I have the footage for my lore videos, because on my playthrough, you're going to see my face. I don't want my face while I'm doing a lore video, like, and the plants ate whatever, and the fungus took over the world. And it's like, I'm right here. No, I don't like that. I like the content to speak for itself, so I have to always do 2 runs anyway, so that's awesome, Dreamy. Dreamy says, if I really enjoy a game, I just want to play it more. Same. I'll force a New Game Plus run. So I had my challenge run, which was the first playthrough I did for Black Myth Wukong. And then my second run was off stream, where I was just getting all the content. And then I'm doing my 100% run. So I'm technically going through a 3rd time, but it's fine. This little guy, we need to get the upgrades. Hopefully they can give us a memory upgrade. Dreamy says, yep, I do it the same way. Blind first. It's fun seeing what you missed the first time through. Yeah. And then you like, oh, I could have gone left here. I could have killed that boss, or I could have saved that NPC, and then you go back and do it the opposite the next time. I love that. This is the Kinoko's Hollow. This is probably like more and more will appear if we use them, or unless they have like a bunch of platforming and they reward us with some memory slots. That'd be nice too. Looks like we can go that way or up. Let's go this way first. The mushrooms are in the way. Uh-oh, this guy's like, yeah. Can we happy dance too? Can we happy dance? We learned the Kanoko dance. Let me see if I can do it. I did the happy dance to make that NPC happy, and he laughed and he let us through. Yeah. Now we're all just jamming. Dreamy, have you been able to play Black Myth Wukong, or did you ever get around to that one? And are you going to be playing Enotria, The Last Song? That's coming out on the 19th, but Digital Deluxe lets you play it 2 days early, so I'm going to be playing it on the 17th. I just wanted to see if you would be playing it. I know you like Souls-likes, and you're really good at them, so... Ooh. This feels like we're moving too far forward. I hate having the area to my bottom right in my mind that I've missed. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way out here yet. This is too much progression. Gene, I thought you were going to bed. Gene says, that game you just mentioned, is that going to be a new Souls-like? Inotria, the last song, is a Souls-like, yeah. It's pretty excellent, too. I mean, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. I played the demo, and it's not perfect by any means. It definitely needs some polishing, but it's fun, and I played the demo. And if you want to check it out, you can definitely watch it on this channel. It's got excellent boss fights, and there's just a few things that, you know, they could obviously adjust, but it just depends. I mean, all in all, it's a pretty solid game. I think it's great. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be, in my opinion, better, like, not as good as Lies of P, but better than Steel Rising. I really want to, says Dreamy. So many that have come out recently I need to play. I like to wait for deals and DLC to come out usually. Yeah, I understand that for sure. I understand that for sure. Black Myth Wukong is one of those games that I knew I was going to get at launch. And Inotria as well. This is kind of one of those years where I was like, yep, I know I'm going to be paying full price for games. Even though, ooh, it's going to be fun. Even though... Lovely. I completely missed that. Can I not jump there? Somebody explain. Is it going to be available for PS5 or Xbox? I believe both. Actually, the Xbox launch might be a bit delayed because Xbox and Microsoft's been screwing around a little bit, but that game you mentioned is going to be for PS5. Yeah, it's going to be available for PS5 on the 19th or the 17th with early edition. Okay, you can't go there. With digital deluxe edition, sorry. You get it 2 days early, or if not, you can get it on the 19th. Xbox will also launch around the same time. Okay. Oh my gosh. I couldn't do the critical hit in time. I'm most hyped for Wukong and Lies of P. Inotria looks really cool though. I think I remember Iron Pineapple talking about it. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, Lies of P is great. I love Lies of P. That was one of my favorite games of 2023. Wukong is excellent. I think that's Game of the Year for 2024. Gene says, have you realized lately that they're coming out with a lot of Souls-like games lately? There's probably a lot more that I've never heard of. Oh, for sure. They're going to keep coming out with them just because it's popular. And then they're going to keep calling games Souls-like, even if they aren't Souls-like. Because, you know, such is man. Oh my goodness gracious. That's not broken at all. Okay, okay, okay. Yep, sir, sir. Generous iframes, because I should have died like twice. I'm going to die here, watch. Oh, I made the jump. I always missed that jump the first time. Whew, that was terrifying. I'm stressed. Give me a memory thing, please. Elden Ring really threw the genre into the public eye. It sure did. In good ways and bad ways. From a content creator's perspective, it is oversaturated Souls-likes, even more so. So it made it even harder in that kind of scene. But it's good that, you know, from a financial perspective, because obviously if more people see the game, more people are going to buy it, and then more of these games are going to come out because they're going to have the funding for it. So I do like that. But yeah, in some ways, it's also been certainly a double-edged sword. From a content creation perspective, certainly. I even tried Mortal Shell. I had to force myself to play it. It's too short. Could have been done it. That was a good Souls-like though, and it was. I think it was a good length. It wasn't very long at all. But it had its level designed in such a way that it made sense for it to be short. I really liked that game. I ended up doing a no-shell run, and that was really awesome. That was one of my favorite challenge runs to do, beating it with no shell. I also featured lore on it. I had a really fun theory. Back then, I was just so creative. Now I'm just like old and burnt out, but man, that theory was also one of my favorites to have done. Ooh, look at this. Let's listen to this old chap. See what he has to say. Dreamy says, yeah, also, the really creative and well done Souls-likes I can appreciate, even if we get a lot of bad too. Oh, for sure. Like, I like a lot of Souls-likes. I like the Surge, which gets a lot of hate. I like Hellpoint. I like Lords of the Fallen, the first and the reboot. I think they were fantastic. There were certain things that were, could have been done better, or things that I addressed when I was playing them. But I think, you're not going to get a perfect game every time. But I think as long as they're passionate about the project, you can see that bleeds through, and then you can say, you know what, I can forgive these little mistakes here, or the camera being crazy, or whatever. Do you think they could have done better in Mortal Shell? I don't know. I mean, I think you can always do better. But I think that Mortal Shell was fantastic. I think it was great. It was a game that had Souls-like mechanics. It was very Souls-heavy, but it was really driven on the world it had created. And that shell mechanic and the hardening ability was kind of like its driving factor, and I think they nailed it. I think it was excellent. You should do a walkthrough on Lords of the Fallen. Oof. Lords of the Fallen, the reboot, a walkthrough would be a disaster. 100% walkthrough in particular would be so hard to do because of the some of the things that they have. They've changed since, but the enemy density and having to go back and the sheer amount of backtracking in there, I could probably off memory do like an 80% run, but I'd have to go through again and then figure out all the best pathways. That's the most difficult part in any 100% guide, is getting the best pathway to obtain all the items, because you can always circle around, backtrack like a maniac, and you say follow me on screen. But if it actually makes sense and you tie into the world a little bit better than the level design, then you really optimize that run. So Lords of the Fallen it would be a challenge. It'd be something that I definitely was like, nope, not going to do that. So I could certainly look into it in the future, though. I haven't played it in a long time. We don't know what he's saying. He speaks in runes. So maybe we get some sort of device that allows us to understand what he's saying. Also, we need to learn our name. You are connected to the Old One, yet you do not speak its tongue? Oh. Curious. But no matter. I can speak in thy words. Welcome to our haven. We are the Kanoko, and I am the first of my kind. We wish no harm. You may have seen us watching from the woods, offering trials. We may provide one with aid. Our kind offers coveted, gilded memories. Yeah, it does. This forest is ancient, yet we are older. We remember all, we know all. Knights we deem worthy shall grant our favor. Find all my kin and return here. Okay. We gotta do that then for sure. Dreamy says, it's insane how many people I saw complain about the Elden Ring DLC when they'd never seen the other Souls DLCs. It felt pretty comparable to me. It is, and the thing is that, again, Elden Ring made Souls-likes, or FromSoft Souls-like in particular, mainstream. So then you have everybody whose their first Souls game was Elden Ring having all these opinions and really strong, opinions on things that they don't really have knowledge on. So that's like saying like, oh, I made my first dollar yesterday, so now I'm a master of finance. It's like, no, you're not. And your opinion doesn't matter just yet either, because how do you use the money? Do you know different ways to use it? Do you know how to earn it? So it's like, just because you played Souls or you've seen someone stream Elden Ring and that was your first game, it doesn't mean that you've gotten that same experience. And not only that, but you still don't, your opinion it can't hold water really, because you don't have enough experience to back it up with the other Souls titles that have been out for 15 years now. I mean, even more if you count Demon Souls. I mean, so it's like you can go even further back. So it's like there's been Souls-likes for a decade and a half, and just because Elden Ring came out and made it mainstream, now everybody's a Souls-like expert, And that's one thing I hate about social media, but it's the nature of the thing that we do. So unfortunately, we're always kind of entrenched in those highly opinionated types of things, whether they're right or wrong. All that matters nowadays, not the truth, but how many people you have following you. So if you say something and you have enough people following you, that is the truth. That's the way it is now. You've slain our guardian, the Bloom Knight, we called him fondly. Oh, he was so cool. I didn't mean to kill him. But did you hear they're coming out with part 2? I didn't hear that. That's one game I've never got to try, Demon Souls. Demon Souls is excellent. You should definitely give it a shot. Both the original and the remake. The original is so good. I loved it. I know Dreamy played it too. I watched her playthrough. Dreamy does all kinds of streams and playthroughs on her channel, and they're always enjoyable. She usually does series-based runs, so like if she's doing Souls-like, she's going to cover every single Souls-like out there. So she's very thorough. I he shall be missed, but it can't be helped. Only the strong survive in this world. We only hope you'll act as a savior to these lands rather than a tyrant. We cannot control your motivations. But we help the strong and trust in them to find the right path. He was not enslaved to us, as you are not. Do I get some cool gauntlets? Let me see. Ah, yes, the gauntlets. Trials for the skilled. Yes. Oh, the gauntlets, not the gauntlets. Gauntlets meaning trials. The tests. We Kanoko have designed them for those who can be deemed worthy. In exchange, we offer the memories of the past, which the memories are slots that we can equip spells and instincts into. Your inner mind untwists and is able to absorb more knowledge than you could before. Dreamy says, Demon Souls is fun. I love the themes and tone of... Yeah, that was my favorite Souls-like game for a long time until Bloodborne. Our ancient people hold the essence of these lost memories. It seems you've conquered 3 of our gauntlets. 2 remain. Nice. Return once you've completed them all. Okay. So, 2 out of 3 gauntlets. Return. And then the council. Let's see what they say there. I've been trying to find the original Demon Souls, but it's really hard to find. I got the remaster, though. Oh, the remaster's great, too. It is pretty cheap on PS3, but if you try and buy it like used on like eBay or something, it'll be like full price or more. There exists a group branched kin to you undead knights. They call themselves the Perennial Council. Perhaps you've seen them. Perhaps you haven't. I don't think I've seen them. They are reclusive and don't trust others easily. We believed our goals to be aligned. However, we feared that they would merely become a new tyrant. Perhaps you should seek them out. They could still change their ways. Okay, so the council. I'm writing this down because I'll have to finish this off next stream for sure. Okay, so we've already spoken to everybody, right? We've done all the chatting. And then he's just repeating. Oh, there's another commercial. Hey, don't complain. That's how I feed the kids. That's how I feed the kids. I'm just kidding. You can't play it on PS5? Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. I thought there was backwards compatibility. I don't know how to get out of here. Okay, goodbye. So I'd have to buy a PlayStation 3 again. Dreamy says, yep, there's quite a few games trapped on the PS3. And as they continue to close out all of these shops and things like that, and you purchase them digitally, it's like, man, like, I'm telling you, physical is the way to go. Physical is the way to go. All right. Oh my, I just died. That's actually a perfect stopping point. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I want to say thank you all so much for stopping by to support and just show your love. It really means a lot to me. I have to go pick up my beautiful daughter right now, so I will be ending this stream, and we'll pick up our Dark Souls challenge runs on Monday. Stay tuned for the 100% guides for Black Myth Wukong. Episodes will be coming out all throughout the week, and I should be done before Inotria launches next Tuesday. So again, be on the lookout for that. If you guys love those games, want the guide, want to find out how to, want to discover how to find every single thing in the game, those guides are the way to go. So let's see. Yeah, I know. One of the things I hate about the current gen PlayStation, for sure. It was a fun watch. Glad I could catch you on this game. Thank you so much, Dreamy. I always appreciate it. I'll do my best. Things have been so crazy lately, but I'll always do my best to try and support you and JJ as well. I hope you guys continue to thrive and prosper, and you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much again. Other than that, we're going to continue this stream probably Monday and finish it after the challenge run of Dark Souls. So we've got a few things to do Monday, and then we'll be playing Inotria the Last Song on Tuesday. All right, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please stay safe.